Doki Doki Literature Club. We are live and are continuing this game of hell. It's gonna be great. I want to see some hype in the chat because this is gonna be something. Hello everyone. Is everyone ready for horror and terrible things to happen? Hello Taurus Girl, Weirdo, Osama Ahmed, Gabe, Charlotte, welcome. J-Ron, Amya, Xander Lee, Bethany, Android Gamer, Talinus, Dragonborn, Escaped Fred. Hello everyone. And welcome to hell, basically. Is it Friday already? Yes, it is Friday already. And don't mind me, I'm going to be drinking a lot of tea. Because if you guys don't know, I've been sick. I was sick all of last week. And then this week, I've had this cough that sounds like death. And I'm gonna be hacking up a lung as I play through this game. But I'm really okay. Don't panic. Like, I'm really alright. So I got some tea to soothe my throat. I've taken some medicine, and so we're ready. We're ready to dive into the horror that is Doki Doki. Like, we're getting into the nitty-gritty of this game. It's gonna be great. And so, yeah, has it been 2 weeks? I think it's been like 2 weeks since we played this game. But yeah, so, back at it. We were here, so we gotta impress chicks by writing more poems. So here we go. Lord Yathnon starting off the stream with a solid $5 donation. Wish I could stay for this stream, but I have to work. After things get weird, don't skip text. There will be subtle differences. Thank you so much. I will keep that in mind. And a huge thank you for Lord Yathnon and his $5 donation. Why is it not popping up on screen? It needs to pop up on screen, please. There it goes. Can we get some donation hype in the chat? Thank you so much, my dude. And now, let's make a poem. Which we were trying... Oh my god, I completely forgot the names of all of these characters. Yuri. Oh my god, I completely forgot all the characters' names. Monica, Yuri. Now the other two. What are the other two? Guys, I need help. Not Sakura. That's Naruto. Natsuki. Okay. Satori. Thank you. I was thinking like Soraka. I'm like, no, that's League of Legends. Sakura, that's Naruto. Yuri, Natsuki, Sayori. Thank you. Appreciate that. All right. So we've been trying to impress Sayori this entire time. And I'm trying to think of what else will impress her. Which, flying? Yes! Flying is good. Alright, what else should I pick? Let's do, clouds are good. Oh, nope, that's too cute. I didn't want to impress Natsuki. Let's see. Friends are good. Friends are good. Milk's good. Milk is always good. I don't care if I'm impressing Natsuki right there. That's fine. Nightgown. That's sexy. Ocean's good. Gotta love our beach theme. Sunset. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Shiny is cool, but I'm not gonna go with that. I'm gonna go with, just games. Some of these are hard to pick out. Like, Natsuki's, I feel like, are the easiest to pick out. But... oh, gosh. Shame. Atone. Disaster. Disaster? I think Disaster's gonna impress the wrong person. Let's go with... Extreme! Oh, nope. That's not exactly what I wanted. This is actually hard. Wonderful. There we go. That's better. Bouncy horror. Music. Yeah, that's what I want. Alright. This is good. Let me go with... I'm way too hard about this, aren't I? I think I'm way too hard. Ribbon, Lucky. Lucky. There you go. Amazing. And then, oh, Boop. I like the word Boop, but that's gonna impress Natsuki. Let's go with, Vacation. And then Waterfall. Oh, not exactly what I wanted, but that's okay. I am thinking a little too hard about this, but I just want to make sure that I impress Sayori. Rain Cloud? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I don't even know what entropy means. Of course. Okay, rule of thumb, if it's an SAT word, you're going to be impressing Yuri. So that's cool. What else do we got? Let's go with, no, it's Summer. What? I was so sure that was going to impress Sayori. Okay, 2 more to go. Let's do Landscape. All right, 1 more. Loud? There you go. All right. Now for dialogue. Now for dialogue for days. Oh, man. I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked into. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano. What will the next live stream be? I do plan on beating this game today, but there's going to be some extra stuff that I won't be playing today of this game. And so I think I'm going to play... I think I'm going to continue this game tomorrow. Well, we'll see how things go. Let's finish this stream and then we'll see how things go. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember, the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm soupy that you're all willing to help out for the festival as well. I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. Weren't you complaining about it yesterday? I was just thinking about it because no one pretty much, well, Yuri and Natsuki yesterday, like the last time we played this game, they were not excited for the festival, but guess they got some confidence. Well, yeah, I'm not talking about our part of the festival, but it's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food, which does sound amazing, by the way. You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Monica, do they usually have fried squid? Fried squid is amazing, by the way. There are a lot of people like, ooh, squid, octopus, gross. No, fried squid is amazing, mind you. Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You of all people? I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Because it's right in your name. Mon-Ika. Oh, isn't Ika it's like squid or octopus? That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Never mind. Ha! That was a fourth wall break. That was a fourth wall break. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay? Fine, fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri's or Sayori's anyway. Excuse me. Where is Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori is sitting at a desk in the corner of the room, looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. I wave my hand in front of her face. She looks kind of distraught. You're spacing out again. Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Huh. Is everything alright? Of course. Well, why wouldn't it be? It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Geez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see? By the way, I'm sorry if it feels like there's something in my throat, because there actually is. There's a whole bunch of mucus. I'm fine, I promise. I'm okay. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Well, alright. If you say so. I worriedly glance at Sayori before turning back towards everyone else. But the conversation has already dispersed, with everyone back at their usual activities. No, I'm not dying. Don't call the ambulance. Don't swap me either. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monica, who is shuffling through some papers at her desk. Samuel, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into it a little too much, but she seems a bit downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Maybe there's something on her mind. But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Samuel. You certainly know a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. But this time when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No, it's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she has a hard time bringing up with the person of interest. Ooh. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Samuel. Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Because this is a dating simulator, and I am super attracted to literally all the girls in here, so there's that. Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else, you know? Eh? Come on, I can't be that surprised at that. I really can't. She's been so much happier ever since you joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her. What? Nani? No way. Sayori is always like that. She always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it always has been. You're so funny, Samuel. Aw, thank you. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful? Because that's just how she is when she's around you? I said too much. I'm sorry. What do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her. But she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear her from here. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else, but that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary, but there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Well, I mean, I could talk to other people. Okay, everyone. After some time passes, Monica calls out to the club room. Why don't we share our poems now? Before I know it, everything is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica, and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. Alright, poem time. It's gonna be great. Let me get some coughs out before I can actually make some progress in this game. Alright. There we go. Let's go impress Sayori. She's been all down and stuff. But here we go. Are we ready for some amazing poem reading? Oh, well, we have to go talk to Sayori first. By the way, since this game is so dialogue heavy, I'm not going to be looking at the chat as much. If you were here the last time we played this game, you already know this. But just bear with me. I'm going to be kind of focusing on the game. So bear with me. This is your best one so far. It's really, really nice, Samuel. Oh, thank you. Thanks. Sayori, you've been a little quiet today. Is everything alright? Eh? Nani? Of course. Everything is fine. Maybe I'm just a little tired today. Do you want a nap or something? No, that's silly. Never turn down a nap. Naps are amazing. Don't worry about me, okay? I only want to see smiles on your face. Well, alright. Hey, Samuel. I'm still a little surprised. I really thought that you would try writing your poems like the way Yuri does. or even Natsuki. But in the end, yeah? I guess you're the one who likes this one the most. Why? You don't want to get... you don't want to get closer with everyone else? Wait! Oh, the music changed. Is love in the air? Of course I do. But that doesn't mean I need to try so hard to impress them. I still understand you the most, Sayori. I know you have to sometimes put up with me, and I have to sometimes put up with you. But we have a wavelength or something, and this is how the poem came out. Sometimes it feels like you're the only exciting thing in my life. So sometimes it's easier to write when thinking about you. Sayori? No, Samuel. I don't deserve this. You're too nice to me. Why are you doing this? Sayori has trouble keeping her voice steady all of a sudden. If you had fun with everyone else instead, this would be so much easier. Sayori! I glance around the room to make sure nobody has noticed this. Sayori, I've probably never said this before, but I don't understand what you're feeling right now. Tell me what will cheer you up. Sayori shakes her head. She sniffles and keeps shaking her head. Finally, she gathers herself and puts on a smile. It's nothing, Samuel. It's just a little rain cloud. I'm sorry you had to see that. I promise it won't happen again. Just smiles from everyone, okay? That's all that matters. I totally thought she was going to confess her love. Go play with everyone else! Fruit punch for everyone, Joel. Wishing everyone fruit punch. Thank you so much for the $1 donation. I appreciate that. Alolan Raichu appreciates the donation from Joel. Can we get some donation hype in the chat? I'm gonna go home a little bit early today. Sayori, tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, alright? I'll see you tomorrow. Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself. I didn't even get to see her poem. What the hell? Alright, whatever. Natsuki time. Time for Natsuki. This one's alright. Alright? Well, yeah. About as good as yesterday's, anyway. I see what you're going for, but it's not really my style. I mean, that's fine. I'm mostly just glad that you're trying a little bit. Well, of course, I'm at least trying. Why are you so emotionally invested in my poems anyways? Because she digs the salmon. Isn't that more of a compliment to me? Eh? No, gross. It's not like I care. It's just that one of us in this club has to make sure you're not slacking off. Really? Well, what if you ended up just scaring me anyway? That's not like you would actually do that. Yeah, you're right. It's kind of fun to hang out here, even if I have to put up with you. Yeah. Natsuki elbow connects with my stomach. Oh? Maybe I won't mind scaring you away after all. I was just joking. Oh, I know. Don't worry, I was too. Then don't hurt me. How the hell do you call that a joke? That seriously hurt. Well, maybe it was funny to her. I guess that's the kind of the point. I should really just watch my mouth around Natsuki. Anyway, Natsuki holds her poem out to me like nothing even happened. There we go. Alright, here we go. Beautiful. Time for some glorious reading. I'll be your beach. Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that diminish your wonder over the years. But today I have a special place, a beach for us to go. A shore reaching beyond your sight, a sea that sparkles with brilliant light. The walls in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago. Ah! Jesus, mother! Can you get some hashtags not while I'm reading in the chat? I need a little bit of a hashtag not while you're reading in the chat. Lord Yathnon with that $2 donation. You jerk. I am reading a brilliant, beautiful poem. And oh my god.
Crossbone with a $5 donation. Totodile says hi. No, I'm sure he does. Thank you so much for the $5 donation. We got to keep up the hype for the donation. But hashtag not while I'm reading. Where was I? Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand, bathe in sunbeams and hold my hand. Wash your insecurities in the salty sea and let me see you shine. Let's leave your memories in a footprint trail, set you free in my windy sail. And remember the reasons you're wonderful when you press your lips to mine. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap. In a way thought had left you long ago. But if you let me by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you'll learn to love yourself again.
That was really deep for Natsuki. Oh, also really... Hi, Derek. Hi, were you standing there the entire time?
Yeah.
Come. All right, okay. Hi. I was reading a poem. Give me my phone.
Yours was terrible. Yours is 11s, but it was caught on the crit catch.
I don't care. I still have... Oh, that's fine. I still have a Rayquaza.
Exactly. And I got a 96.
Look, it's a poem. Look. No, it's fine. Like, look, I was reading a poem.
Yes, I just don't know if I can trust you or not.
No, it's fine. Okay, get out. All right, get out of my apartment. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Hey, at least.
So for leaving.
Yep. Wow, this is a trashed Rayquaza.
I told you.
That's fine. Hey, at least I have one.
Hey, mine's 15, 13.
That's good. That's basically you have your Rayquaza.
Yep.
All right, get out of my apartment. All right. Yeah, so Derek was just standing there for a while. That was funny. Derek was helping me, like, in terms of Pokemon Go, he, like, new Pokemon dropped and Rayquaza dropped today. And there was a raid going on, and he was able to grab me a Rayquaza. So, haha, there we go. All right, continuing on. We just read all the poem, right? Yes, okay. Okay, yeah. I felt like I kept writing about negative things, so I wanted to write about something with a nice message for once. Besides, the beach is awesome. Kind of hard to write anything negative about the beach.
That's the truth.
So you decided to write about the beach first and then came up with the message later. Yeah, well, it's only because of what happened yesterday. I mean, after Yuri and I realized we kind of wrote about the same thing, she wanted to pick a topic and have us both write about it or whatever. Oh, you can really see her doing that too. Making us write about a simple topic, then trying to impress me by coming up with something all fancy. Well, it's not like I care. I just did it anyways. I mean, I guess mine ended up being kind of a metaphorical too. But there's nothing wrong with doing that once in a while. At the very least, it was good practice. Alright. Let me have another sip of tea. Try to bury this cough. Alright, Yuri. Let's see what you got. Oh, what's that smile all about? Decided to try something different today. I guess so. Is that good or bad? Well, neither. I have my preferences. But it would be unfair of me to call something good or bad based on that. As always, I believe what's most important is exploring and discovering yourself. That's comforting. I'm kind of afraid of disappointing you in some way or another. Eh? Why me? Well, you're always sophisticated with your writing and have the most advice to share. Is that so? Yuri thinks for a good minute. That must be terrible. Huh? NANI?! For me to have become someone whose opinion is fearsome. How unlikable. I burped a little. How unlikable of me. Yuri, it's not as bad as you're making it sound in your head. I just mean that I respect your opinion. I see. I'm sorry that I always overthink and come to these sorts of conclusions. I'm just a little used to it. Overthinking. Being disliked. Yuri, what am I saying? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring that up. Let's move on. Alright. Do you want to share your poem now? Okay. Here. Alright. Beach time.
A marvelous million of years in the making, where the womb of Earth chaotically meets the surface. Under a clear blue sky, an expanse of bliss. But beneath gray rolling clouds, an endless enigma. The easiest world to get lost in is one where everything can be found. No one's like standing over there. Okay, no one's like standing over watching me. Oh my god!
Buffy the Machop. No, I don't miss you, Buffy the Machop. Go back to shiny purgatory.
Not while I'm reading.
Can we get some hype for Buffy the Machop that I shiny failed once? My goodness.
One can only build a sandcastle where the sand is wet. But where the sand is wet, the tide comes. Will it gently lick at your foundations until you give in? That sounds extremely sexual. Or will a sudden wave send you crashing down in the blink of an eye? Either way, the outcome is the same. Yet we still build sandcastles. I stand where the foam wraps around my ankles, where my toes squish into the sand. The salty air is therapeutic. The breeze is gentle, yet powerful. I sink my toes into the ultimate boundary line, tempted by the foamy tendrils. Tendrils? That's a big word. Turn back, and I abandon my peace to erode at the shore. Drift forward, and I return to earth forevermore.
There you go. Beautiful. I'm aware that the beach is kind of an inane thing to write about, but I did my best to make a metaphorical approach to it. Yeah, Natsuki already told me about it. She did? She didn't say anything weird, did she? She just wanted us to write about the same topic again. I suppose to better compare the differences in our writing styles or thought processes. Anyways, it was her idea. Knowing her, it's no surprise that she'd want to do something like that. She probably just wants to show off. It's not like I have any particular interest in her writing style. I just went with her request. But, well, I suppose it's not so bad to write about something simple on occasion. It can be refreshing, you know? It's good for me to calm my thoughts every once in a while. Yeah, I think I agree. Thanks for sharing. Alright. Now to impress Monica with my words of sexiness. Hi, Samuel. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? I have not thought at all about that. Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I'll have to give it some more thought. Canyon Blaster with a $5 donation in the super chat. Trying to catch me while I read a poem. Trying to interrupt me. Canyon Blaster. Did I say Crayon Blaster? Canyon Blaster 29. Thank you so much for the $5 donation, which should pop up on screen. Where is it? Where's the donation? There it is. Yo, can we get some hype for Canyon Blaster? Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. Anyways, let's go take a look at today's poem. Sure. I let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands. It's kind of funny. How so? No, not the poem. I mean, it's funny how your poems and Sayori's poems have been getting more and more similar to each other each day. I'm surprised you're so in sync with her. Then again, you've been spending a lot of time together lately, haven't you? Yeah, I guess you could say that. Although we kind of grew up as best friends, I haven't been seeing as much of her this past year. But since I joined the club, we've been spending a lot of time together again. I see. That reminds me. About how Sayori's been a little bit off today. Yeah, did she tell you something? Well, Samuel, you haven't been flirting with your Samuel, you haven't been flirting with her, have you?
You're damn right I have.
Of course not. I've been treating her like I always do. Alright, just making sure. I know how much you care about her. It'd be terrible if something bad happened to her, so keep an eye on her. That's foreshadowing. Sayori's been acting so much happier ever since you joined the club. What could have happened all of a sudden? I don't know. Well, never mind. this really isn't the time to be talking about this. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright? Alright. Alright, poem time.
The Lady Who Knows Everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders Earth, the lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather, lost adrift the sky, victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains, the last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky. Until one day the wind ceases to blow, I fall. And I fall and fall and fall even more. Gentle as a feather, a dry quill, expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I'm thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollowed voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning. There is no purpose. And we seek only the impossible. Ah! Crossbone Gaming, not while I'm reading. Thank you so much for the $1 donation. And we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend. Your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind.
Not while I'm reading! My God. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sorts of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. I see. I never really put too much thought into it. In a way, that's almost paradoxical, because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you know that better than anyone. You mean one-dimensional? Yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid that it's not good? It can really be disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of telling you that your writing is good or bad or okay, they'll want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it'll make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for the day. Thanks for listening. Alright. Okay, you three. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out... Hold on a sec! Is it just me, or did you say something strange just now? Eh? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? What is she talking about? I love a catchphrase. Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. Are we about to get into the bad stuff? In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here. Ah, it seems like you're right. Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee. Natsuki, please show some decency. Oh, come on. As she wasn't feeling too well and went home early. Is that so? I hope she's alright. Seriously? Of all the times not to go home with her, you picked the time she's not feeling well? So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. Ah, no! Nani?! First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. Oh? That curious expression coming from Yuri of all people. Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier, and everything is fine. What did she say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations, so let's decide on what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes. But we might need a lot of them and different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted. And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all of the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri, you can, guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. No, that's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know? Now Natsuki's pouting too. Jeez, even I can't tell now. I can tell now. I guess I'll never give Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder when on you when she's not around. That may be the case. But if I can also be the leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know? So you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that, I love atmosphere. Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk in focus and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Samuel. The one who is truly useless. Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well. I would really be appreciative of that. Is Monica suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members?
Ooh.
How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that? Oh my goodness. I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give you. It's not like Monica is going to give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own? Samuel may not like to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance. So, therefore, he may be more suited to assisting with the decorations. Hold on, I never said that! How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds more like you're just making excuses for Samuel to... What are you saying? Nani? It will be extremely meticulous work. And baking isn't? Just what do you think? Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Samuel to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten the chance to spend any time with me yet, you know? Ooh. So I'm sure he's interested in... You literally just said, I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying, though. Jeez. Can we just settle this already? Yeah. Sammy, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. I have a choice coming up, don't I? Of course. Huh. Very well. In that case, everyone look straight at me. Sayori! Okay, but of course I'm gonna go with... Okay, first of all, we're gonna save, because this is a big choice. Oh, man, what? Yes, yeah, that's fine. Load this. Okay, what do I do? I kind of want to go Sayori. I mean, I'm a little worried about Sayori. We're going Sayori. Sayori, ... I mean, if it's gonna be anyone, then I prefer helping Sayori. I mean, we're already neighbors, but Monica said Sayori was helping her. Jeez. Do you really hate us that much? Whoa, Photo Negative Mickey finally made it to the stream. Here's a little something on the fishing rod.
Aw, Photo Negative Mickey, I appreciate that. Can we get some hype in the chat for the $10 from my boy, Photo Negative Mickey? Hype in the chat, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you so much. $10 is very generous. No! Sorry, I didn't mean for this to be difficult. Just think of the club, okay? Oh, excuse me! I can't go with Sayori? What the hell? Yo, we're gonna go Monica. I haven't spent any time with Monica. Well, I guess, I haven't spent time with anyone pretty much other than Sayori, but I guess I should probably be helping Monica. Yeah, you picked me! Hold on 1 second. Yeah! Monica, you're the one who needs the least help out of all of us. Nani? But I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work already the most suitable for one person, but you already have Sayori as well. But Samuel was the one who... that doesn't matter. You were the one who scared him into picking you in the first place. You're the club president, Monica. You're supposed to make reasonable decisions for the club. Monica, you shouldn't let any ulterior motives interfere with this decision. Ulterior motives? What are you saying, Yuri? In fact, it sounds like you guys are the ones with ulterior motives. Excuse me? Otherwise, this wouldn't have been made into such a big deal in the first place. That's completely false, Monica. Yeah, we have a lot of work to do, you know? We won't do as good of a job as if you make us work alone. Maybe that's true. Think of the club, Monica. If we want our event to succeed, then we need to appropriately distribute our resources. So you're going to do the right thing, President. Okay, I get it. It's technically most logical for Samuel to help one of you two. So, I guess that's what we'll do. Oh my god, okay, so it's just gonna keep going down. So I have to pick between Yuri and Natsuki. Gosh, who the hell do I help? Alright. Type a 1 in the chat for Natsuki, type a 2 in the chat for Yuri. 1 for Natsuki, 2 for Yuri. We'll let you decide. It's a little split. I'm seeing more 1s. I'm seeing more 1s than 2s. Alright, we're gonna have to go with Natsuki. Sorry, all the fans of Yuri. We gotta go Natsuki. Well, baking sounds like it could be fun. Actually, it does sound more fun than whatever the hell Yuri's doing. And you guys made it sound like a lot of work, so it probably could use 2 people. Don't worry. Baking is a ton of fun. You'll definitely agree. Eh? Just a minute ago, you were saying that that's because... Never mind, okay? Well, anyway. You'll be fine by yourself, right, Yuri? Of course. I'm used to it, after all. Oh, now I feel bad. That's good. Even though Yuri's being melodramatic, it's a little hard not to feel bad. So that's everything, right? Anything else we need to talk about? No, I think that's it. Are you guys excited? Yes! Everything except for the performance is going to be awesome. I don't think that really counts. What about you, Samuel? Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it'll turn out. That's good enough for me. What about you, Yuri? Yuri? She's still sulking. Natsuki starts pouting too. It's not that big of a deal or anything. Well, it might not be just that. I think that Yuri might just be feeling a little underappreciated in general. Having to come up with something for her to do and then nobody offering to help. That doesn't mean... Natsuki glances back and forth between everyone with a worried expression. Look! Natsuki goes over and puts her hand on Yuri's shoulders. Yuri, you really are the most talented one here. And you're going to help make the event a lot more fun and welcoming. I mean, the cupcakes will probably help a lot too. But you're going to make the atmosphere special. That'll be really important for the way people feel during the performances. So, you need to stop being dumb and give yourself a little bit more credit. Natsuki releases her hands and turns around to face the other direction. You didn't really mean that, did you? Not really, but Yuri isn't the only one surprised. Monica and I are also taken back by Natsuki's words. Natsuki, of all people, to be saying such encouraging things. But I begin to understand. Natsuki was trying to sound like Sayori.
Ooh.
Trying to win me over. It's not gonna work! Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell that she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. Because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. I'm sorry for being dumb. I'm going to do my best. And all of us are going to make it a really great event. Yeah. I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out. Okay, but I'm staying here a little bit longer. I barely got to do any reading today, so fair enough, there's nothing wrong with that. Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monika and Yuri out the door as they chat between each other. Where are you going? Nani? We still need to figure out our plans for this weekend. You literally would have gotten home and realized that you didn't even have a way to contact me. Oh, that's true. I have no idea how that slipped my mind. Geez, good thing I stopped you. I'm giving you my number, okay? You better not make it weird or anything. Why would I do that? Huh. Natsuki gives me her number. Okay. I'm coming over on Sunday. I'll bring all the ingredients. Wait! You're coming to my house? Well, yeah. What's wrong with that? I mean, I just figured that since I'm the one helping, I would go over to your house. Yeah, right. Like I could have a guy over at my house. My dad would kill me. Really? That's kind of strict if you ask me. Yeah, how do you think I feel? I can't do anything with my dad at home. Anyway, I just need to complain for a sec. We have each other's numbers now. That's all I needed from you. I guess I'll text you when I'm coming over. Fine. Alright by me. Yeah. I'm really gonna show you why I love baking so much. So you better look forward to it. Oh? Did you say you were going to give me the dirty work? Well, I was just saying that. It's not like I could act like in front of it. It's not like I could act like in front of everyone that I was looking forward to this. Wait, really? Well, kind of. Sorry, give me a sec. Oh, goodness. It's just because I never got to bake with someone else before. Oh, hi, Mom! Mom's in the chat. Everyone say hi to my mom. I just noticed that. Hi, Mom. How are you? Good, I hope. It's been a while since you've been... Oh, Mom! This is not a good stream for you to watch, by the way. You shouldn't watch the rest of the stream. It gets very gross and horror-y, and things look all nice and happy, but things are gonna be really bad later. So don't... It's funny, because it's not what it looks like. There are little kids watching. Yes, true. Oh my god. You can stay if you want, but things are gonna get bad. Oh god. That's all it is, so... Alright, I get it. Sorry for overreacting. Anyway, I'll be heading out now. See you on Sunday. Ah, never mind. I can't believe this. Natsuki is going to be coming to my house on Sunday. Even though I would have preferred to do this with Sayori, my anxiety still shoots through the roof. I guess I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point. But who knows what might end up happening when we're outside of school. Alright, bye, Mom. Have fun at work. She even told me she was looking forward to it. God, of all the streams for my mother to drop in on, it's got to be this one. Why do I feel so nervous that Sayori finds out about this? It's not like we feel that way about each other. Besides, like Monika said, this is about the club. I have nothing to worry about. If I just go with it, then I'll have a good time. It's already Sunday. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Natsuki's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. I wonder if she'll act any different when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, she's been texting me a lot. We send each other, excuse me. We sent each other one after exchanging numbers to double check, but it turned into conversation. She's almost a different personality on the phone, using tons of emojis and cute language. She's also really likes complaining about things, but I kind of saw that one coming. But putting Natsuki aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she left the club early the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayori said and what Monika said, is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she might need me? I offered to help. I decided to visit Sayori before Natsuki comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Again, we used to play so often that we made it a habit of simply entering each other's houses like we're family. I'm sorry I'm coughing so much. Thank you so much, Olivia, with the $2 donation. Hype in the chat. Thank you so much. Donation hype from Olivia. Excuse me. The house is quiet. Here's the donation. I was wondering why that wasn't popping up. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she'd be up in her room. It's already strange of her not to run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom where I finally found her. Sayori? Hi, Samuel. Oh God, I was so worried that something was about to happen. Okay. Jesus, like the sound was off. Oh, Jesus. All right. Hi, Samuel. I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? Yeah, I guess you're right. It's been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayori's room is as messy as it's always been. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she's had for years now. If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. That's because I ended up cleaning it for you. How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Did you hear the nice, ripple of the music? Aw, it's so adorable. Aren't you supposed to see Natsuki today? Yeah, but how do you know that? Actually. Unless I told you in a message. Wait, how did you know that? Sayori had already left by the time we decided that last meeting. Monika told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right? Ah, that's true. But what about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monika today? Of course. But I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything. So it's just me and Natsuki then. Yep. There's more silence between us. Sayori stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing. After you left on Friday, when something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So, Sayori smiles, shaking her head. That's no good, Samuel. NANI?! Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have even been thinking about me right now. Ah, there's the music rippling in. I love it. Like the nice chime. But this is my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me. Oh, man. Sorry, I thought I wouldn't be coughing as much. See what I'm talking about? I have this cough that won't go away. Oh, jeez. Sayori! I grabbed Sayori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sayori gives me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap, Samuel. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori? You're really just gonna make me say it, aren't you, Samuel? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life. Oh, I thought it was gonna be love! Oh, okay. Now, this got really real. Okay, alright. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make each other put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like. That's why I just want to make everyone happy, without everyone worrying about me. Whoa, that got dark. I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayori kept this from me the entire time that I've known her? And she really want so badly for me just not to think about her? Why, Sayori? Nani? Why is it that you've never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Afro Ninja! My boy! Proud donation to the Sayori Fund with those 2 New Zealand dollars. Thank you, my dude, Afro Ninja. Did I say Afro King? Afro Ninja. With the $2 donation. Thank you so much. Please hype in the chat. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there's only so much that I could do. I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me. You don't understand at all, Samuel. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. You need a doctor or won't let me donate? Mom, you're still here. I'm okay. Mom, I've taken medicine. I was sick last week. This week it's all just coughing. I'm alright. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club, it feels like a spear is going through my heart. So that's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. You're right that I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting. That's what I'll do. No, Samuel. There's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is if everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. Tears streaked down Sayori's face. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish. And I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments. Because they deserve every last one. Without thinking, I once again grabbed Sayori's shoulders. This time I pull her into a tight embrace. Excuse me. Samuel, Sayori, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you've convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. But please, never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. Samuel, Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remain at her sides. She starts sobbing next to my ear. No. Don't do this to me. Please don't do this. Samuel, Sayori barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want is for her to know I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. And if there's anything that you need me to do, then you'd better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Gently, Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, Samuel. Yeah, Mom, I'm fine. Like, it sounds like death, but it's fine. Like, I'm okay, Mom. Oh, and Dad just called me. Can you tell him I'm streaming? Because I can't. I don't know what I think he's just checking on me. The only time I'm sorry to, like, break up, start talking to my family while this important dialogue is going on, but it's necessary. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I feel pain. But your hugs are so warm. And that's really scary, too. Sayori lets me go. As she does so, I let her go as well. The festival is tomorrow. Yeah. It's going to be fun, right? Yeah. How'd you like for me to spend it all with you? It's what I want. I promise. I think that would be nice then. Yeah. Sayori wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day with her, I would. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't. Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for Natsuki to meet me at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It would be fun. To my surprise, Sayori shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be very good for me today. You understand, right? It's kind of hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. I look forward to it. Alright, well, there's that. I say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself feeling uneasy, but it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Natsuki is about to come over, too. I think Sayori is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. I spend only a few minutes back at home anxiously waiting Natsuki's arrival. Before I know it, she texts me to let me know she's outside the front door. Without delaying, I open the front door and let her in. Hello. Sup? Hey, I don't know what I was expecting, but seeing Natsuki in something other than her school uniform totally threw me off. Seeing her such a cute clothes makes the uniform seem totally unfitting in comparison. Ah, jeez. Jeez, don't make it feel so awkward already. It's gonna be a long afternoon, so don't be weird just because you're not used to seeing me outside of school. Anyway, I'm coming in. I see you brought a lot of stuff. Natsuki is carrying a large bag that is probably full of baking supplies. Well, I didn't want to come all this way to find out that your kitchen isn't equipped for the job. You bought everything I asked you to, right? Yeah, I did. Yesterday, Natsuki asked me to buy a bunch of ingredients if I didn't already have them at home. The donation screen won't let me donate. Well, Mom, there's actually two ways to donate. You can donate using the link in the description, and then you can donate, well, are you on your computer or on your phone? If you're on the computer and look at the chat, there's a little money sign under the chat. And that is another way to donate. Good. Glad I could count on you to do your part. Well, of course. I'm surprised to hear Natsuki suddenly saying that rather than something snarky like she usually does. Could it be that she is a little different outside of school after all? Anyway, let's go to the kitchen. What, you're not even gonna offer to take this heavy bag from me? Where's your hospitality, Samuel? Come on. Since when did I need to be a gentleman? I'm always a gentleman. Right, Mom? I'm always a gentleman. I would always take the bag and always open the door for the lady. And always pull up the chair for dinner and let them sit down. Right, Mom? Just gotta make sure I say that, or else Mom will be mad at me. This is ridiculously heavy. I carried that all the way here. Are you impressed? I see now. Yeah, I'm impressed, Natsuki. It seems like I always underestimate you. It's because I'm so small, isn't it? You jerk. Natsuki's fist hits... Excuse me. I'm gonna have to get more tea in a second. Natsuki hits a fist into my chest. Hey, your size has nothing to do with it. Do you really hate being small that much? NANI?! It's not like I hate it. I mean, sometimes I like proving people wrong when they only think I'm worth my size. It's fun when I get to be small and also better than other people. But, geez, never mind. What are you making me say? Don't think you can make me talk about weird things just because we're not at school. Are we getting started or what? Yeah, she hits me in my chest and makes me cough. That actually makes a lot of sense. Are we getting started or what? There's a lot of stuff I gotta teach you. What? That's a little bit more like you. You're more fun when you just speak your mind like that. Hey! Now you are treating me like a kid. I was just trying to be a little nicer to you, you know? And just because I don't have a mature and sexy figure like Yuri, doesn't mean like you should treat me like, Natsuki catches her words and her face turns red. Natsuki, forget it! I didn't say anything! I should apologize. NANI?! I appreciate that you were just trying to be nicer. I should have been a little more considerate, too. But also, if that's what you're thinking, then you should know that there are tons of guys who are into body types like yours.
This is getting weird.
How would you know that anyway? Just trust me on this one. Gross. Hey! Was that to me? Who else? Man, let's just get started already. You get all sour when a girl calls you gross. I finally found your weakness, Samuel. Natsuki smiles deviously. Please spare me. Please spare me. What else can I say? Well, if Natsuki decides to dish out more insults like that, there's no way I'm not fighting back. But she's satisfied enough for now. Finally started to pull things out of her bag so we can get started. Before long, the whole kitchen is a mess. Spoons, dirty bowls, flour, spilt fluid, and plastic bags are strewn around every countertop, excuse me. The mixer isn't big enough to make all the batter at once, so we've had to do it several times. Meanwhile, Natsuki's babysitting all of my movements to make sure I don't mess up her precious baking. Samuel, where did you put the food coloring? The batter's going in the oven soon, and I need to fill the trays. Oh, God. I'm alive. I think it's still in the bag next to the table. What are you using it for? It's the color of the batter, of course. I'm making each tray a different color. That way, even if the flavors aren't different, everyone can still pick their favorite. That's a cute idea. Are we going to do anything like that with the icing? Do you want to? You're asking me? I don't really have a preference, so... Come on. You're not putting any heart into this at all. Can't you at least try to have fun? I'm having fun. I'm just not really sure what Natsuki is trying to get out of me. Meanwhile, I see her separate the batter into smaller bowls and put a few drops of food coloring into each. That does look pretty cool. See? It's not like baking is just about following instructions. The presentation is where you get to be creative and have the most fun. It's a million times more worth it in the end if just looking at it makes everyone's eyes light up. Like the ones you made the first day, huh? I recall Natsuki proudly presenting her cat-shaped cupcakes and Sayori's and Monika's delighted expressions. I wonder if I can make Natsuki proud like that too. Yeah, maybe I'll use the food coloring then. Sounds like you're starting to understand. Just make sure you completely finish mixing the icing before you mess with the food coloring. Yeah, it's getting there. We're using the electric mixer for the batter, so I got stuck with a whisk, not whiskey, not the alcohol, with a huge bowl for the icing. Nani? The icing's still all lumpy. Are you even trying? Well, yeah. It'll just take a little longer. Geez, I'll be here all night if you do it like that. Here, look. Natsuki grabs the whisk from me and uses her other hand to tilt the bowl back. You really need to beat the crap out of it. After a few seconds, the consistency of the icing has already improved. See? As if to emphasize, Natsuki licks a finger in the icing and pops it in her mouth. I reluctantly start to do the same. Hey! Natsuki suddenly grabs my wrist. I don't want your gross fingers in my icing. Your icing, huh? Are you forgetting who did all the work? I start to fight back, trying to inch my finger toward the bowl. Don't make me beat the crap out of you next. I'd like to see you try. I push harder, just enough for my finger to reach the icing. I triumphantly scoop some with my finger just as Natsuki tugs with all her might. Ah, the force of Natsuki pull. This is getting weird. This is weird to read out loud. All of this is just weird. The force of Natsuki pulling me causes me to tumble, making her stumble in return. Gross! You got it on my face. Whose fault is that?
Can you get some hashtag demonetized in the chat? This is like I'm so done.
I'm so done. There's a big glob of icing on Natsuki's cheek. She tries to reach it with her tongue, but it's too far away. Jeez. You know what? Take this. Natsuki instead wipes it off with her finger before shoving her finger towards my own face. You wish. I'm faster. I grab her wrist with my hand before it reaches my face. Natsuki tries. This is like a weird, like I get, like this is playful stuff, but reading it out loud is weird. Like I feel like I wish there was like an animation for it to just happen to show the cute, like flirty interaction. That's all. So, okay, all right. See, that's a little better, but now it's even gotten a little weirder. Stop. Not until you apologize for calling me gross. Fine. I'm sorry for calling you gross. You know I don't mean it, but it's just fun seeing you react to it. You do that to me all the time, you know? Saying dumb things just to get a reaction out of me. You really shouldn't tease girls like that. Is that so? In that case, I probably shouldn't do this either. I take Natsuki's finger and put it in... Oh, okay. I take Natsuki's finger and put it in my mouth, licking off the icing. What? Did you just seriously just... Natsuki's so surprised that she can't even figure out how to get mad at me. Her face is entirely red. Samuel, you really shouldn't do that kind of things to girls unless you really like them. You know that, right?
Nani?
What kind of... Oh, okay. Thanks for the donation, Mom. With, like, one of the most awkward part of the stream. All right, okay. Thank you, Mother. Okay, thank you so much, Mom. For the $25. That'll help me buy dinner tonight. Okay. Thank you, Mom. Test. Y'all can hear me? Okay, good. All right. I'm sure Mom's gonna have a conversation with me after the stream. Anyways, what kind of question is she asking me just like that? How did the moon turn to this so quickly? Natsuki gazes at me in silence. I notice her shallow breaths. Why am I starting to feel dizzy? Nani? Out of nowhere, the fire alarm starts going off. Natsuki rushes over to the oven. Is something burning? I thought you didn't put the cupcakes in yet. Cough. No wonder. You left a dirty tray in here, dummy. How could you make a mistake like that? You should have checked before turning the oven on. Don't blame me for your mistakes. Jeez. Natsuki uses an oven mitt to grab the blackened tray out of the oven. She sets it on top of the stove. In another moment, the fire alarm stops. Anyway, I'm putting them in the oven now. Yeah. The tension from the moment before still lingers over our heads. But the moment has already been lost. I watch as Natsuki slides the cupcake trays into the oven. Then I reluctantly pick up the whisk and continue with the icing like nothing ever happened. Oh, that smells so good. The cupcakes are ready to be pulled out of the oven. And as Natsuki opens the oven door, a blast of sweet-smelling air, warm air fills the room. Look at how cute they all are. She proudly shows off the different colored cupcakes in each of the trays. They look even better once we add the icing. Not like you need to tell me that. I brought decorating stuff, so I hope you can get creative. Here, scoop the icing into these bags. Natsuki hands me some plastic bags. I have these little nozzles that'll make it look all nice and fluffy. This one can even make flowers. We'll probably won't be using it this time, though. What's this one for? I pick up one of the nozzles that has a much thinner tip than the others. That one is really thin, so you can use it to make stripes or other patterns. But you can also use it to write stuff on the cake. Like, happy birthday, or whatever. Huh, I see. That gives me an idea, actually. NANI?! Well, it's a literature club, right? We could make it more literature-themed by writing a different word on each of the cupcakes.
Oh. Like boop, or beach, or death.
It would be fun to see people choose their cupcakes based on the word they like. I was kind of expecting you to say something really stupid. But that's actually kind of a really cute idea, so maybe I'm getting it from you. What's that supposed to mean? I'm not cute. Come on. We're not at school. Nobody's judging. You can't dress and act like this and not expect me to think you're cute. Well, Natsuki's voice trails off. Same with you. NANI?! Did you say something? No, nothing! Let's just do the icing. Natsuki picks up the pace and fastens the novel onto each of the bags. There's a lot to do, so we shouldn't be wasting time. Here, I'll show you how to do it. Without giving me a chance to think about it, Natsuki quickly moves on. She shows me how to apply the icing, then we each get to work. When we're finally finished, Natsuki puts them all side by side to admire our work. Look at how pretty they are together. Yeah, they are, aren't they? I wish I could have one now. Oh, there's no reason you can't, right? I don't see any harm in that. Well, yeah, but my dad's making dinner tonight, so I really need to save my appetite. Sayori's the exact opposite in that regard. If she was here, we'd probably be down 10 cupcakes already, and she would still eat dinner. Come on, that's just unhealthy. Besides, when my dad cooks, I need to eat as much of it as I can. Well, anyway, I was hoping we would have time for manga, but I need to be home for dinner. Alrighty. That's a shame. It's your fault for working so slowly. You should have thought about that. It's not like you always have this chance. Man, as usual, Natsuki places the blame on me. You can bring the cupcakes tomorrow, right? If you and Sayori each carry some, then you probably can do it in one trip. Yeah, I can do that. And don't worry, I won't let her eat any. I wish she would listen to me the way she listens to you. Yeah. I again think back to the conversation I had with Sayori earlier today. I felt so helpless. Sayori always does listen to me, but at that point, it felt like she couldn't listen to me at all. Okay, I'm all packed. Good work today. You too. I'll walk you outside, I guess. God, finally that's all over. Just like that, Natsuki is already about to leave. Feels like the afternoon went by in a flash. More than that. Did I even take the opportunity to get closer to her like I wanted? Well, I guess I'll be off then. Thanks for all the help and everything. I'll see you tomorrow. Wait, Natsuki. NANI?! Well, you said before about not always having this chance. It doesn't have to be that way at all. I had fun today. Oh my goodness! Yeah, you can have dinner and dessert. Oh, Nancy Murphy! Oh, that's Mom's friend, right? My God, thank you so much. I appreciate that. That's very sweet of you. Thank you so much for the $25. Yes, that's Ms. Murphy. Yeah, I saw that. Yes, thank you, Mom. Yes, thank you, Ms. Murphy. I appreciate that very much. Thank you so much. Alright. Oh, I appreciate that very much. You showed me how fun baking can be like you wanted. But aside from that, you can always come over anytime, okay? I think that if it's possible, I'd like to spend more time like this. If you want to read manga or go out somewhere, do you really mean that? Natsuki looks at me intensely like she's trying to hide her expression. Yeah, I want to spend more time with you. Samuel, I thought you only cared about getting this done. I'm sorry I had to leave so early today. I really didn't want to. I would really stay here longer if I could. I feel the same way as you, so... Hi! Jeez, Natsuki suddenly gets closer to me. Wait, Natsuki. Standing inches from me, Natsuki looks up at me. I feel her fingers gently clutching at my sides of my shirt as if holding on to me. Her rose-colored cheeks and matching eyes filled my vision along with her slightly parted lips. What is happening? My head starts to go dizzy as I feel her soft breaths against mine. I've felt it for a while now. Natsuki suddenly jumps back. Sayori! Oh, Nani! Ah! Oh, it's perfect. Oh, it's perfect. Nani's in the chat! Sayori! Just now, we weren't... It's okay, Samuel. I just stopped by to say hi. Well, you shouldn't have come a little earlier. I'm already on my way out, so... Oh, really? That's too bad. Yeah, well... I'll see you at the festival tomorrow, so it's fine. Just don't eat any cupcakes before then. Anyway, later. Clearly flustered, Natsuki hurries off and Sayori waves goodbye. Sayori, I thought you didn't want to come over today. Ah, well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was really being mean to me. So I had to come here and see it for myself. See what? What are you talking about? You know, how much fun you were having with Natsuki? And how close you got to her? It makes me feel really happy. And that you've made such good friends. That's all that matters to me. Tears start falling down Sayori's face. That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Samuel? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear. Sayori, don't say that. It's true, Samuel. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monica was right. I should just... Monica? Monica was right about what? Sayori, what I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. But... Sayori looks away. I put my hand on her shoulder to reassure her. I'm scared, Samuel. I'm really scared. What are you scared of, Sayori? I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me. Sayori? It's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. Samuel, I like you so much that I want to die. That's how I feel. And that's enough, Sayori. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slide my hand down Sayori's arm and squeeze her hand in my own. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all your own feelings, I know what you need the most right now. And that's what I'm going to give you. Ah! No! No, not a choice like this! I can't handle a choice like that! I can't have a choice like that. What in the hell do I pick? What do I pick? Alright, I'm gonna leave you guys on a cliffhanger. I'm gonna go get some tea real quick. I'm gonna get more tea because I need it. We'll be right back. I kind of know what I'm already gonna pick, but give me a minute. Gosh, how could it throw a choice like that at me? That is... Oh my god. So let me get my tea, like got my tea. And there, into the hot water. Okay. God! Alright. Sayori, I love you! Nani? Those are my true feelings. So there's no way you could like me more than I like you. So I should have realized it sooner. But spending time with everyone at the club, making new friends, and having fun with you every day, it helped me realize that you are truly the most important person to me. That's why I'll accept any of your burdens, as long as we continue like this every day, with you by my side. Then I know we'll both be happy. Samuel. Oh, that's cute. Suddenly, Sayori wraps her arms tightly around me. Samuel, is this really okay? Yeah. I hold Sayori in my arms and pull her closer. You'll never have to let go of me again. I love you, Samuel. I want to be with you forever. Me too. I feel Sayori's grip around me weaken a little bit. What is this? Sayori? I'm supposed to be happy right now. I always thought this would be the happiest moment for me. But why? Even now? Why won't the rain clouds go away? They're not going away at all, Samuel. It's okay, Sayori. It might take some time for things to get better again. No matter how long it takes, I'll be there every step of the way. That's all that matters right now. Okay. I trust you. Jesus. Sayori and I slowly release each other. Oh, donation! Thank you so much for the donation. Crossbone Gaming with a $2 donation. Yusef also donated. Oh, did I get another donation that I missed? Hold on. We gotta check this. Thank you so much for the donation. Get that donation hype in the chat. Let me make sure I didn't. Can we get some hype in the chat for Yusef if there was a donation there? Because for some reason I can't access Streamlabs right now. Yo, but get some hype in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. So, I guess that makes the festival tomorrow our first date, huh? What are you saying? I don't want to think about those things, you know? I want everything to be the same as it always has been. Even if we really are a couple. I don't know if I can handle anything more right now. It's really new and scary to me. I understand. We'll go at whatever pace suits you best. Hey, Samuel. Sayori gazed at me once more, smiling sadly. Even if I get really, really sad, this is the best thing for me, right? Nani? I don't really understand what Sayori means by that. Are you saying this is making you feel sad, Sayori? I don't know. I don't understand what I'm feeling. It felt like a bunch of thorns when you told me you loved me. But that's why I want to trust you. You know what's best for me. Yeah, I do. That's my promise. I say that, but in reality, I've never felt more uncertain when it comes to Sayori. I know that I love her, and she loves me. But having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort her. I keep wondering if I should be doing something more or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were. Is that what Sayori meant by not wanting anything to change? I don't know. But I know that I'll give everything I've got. Sayori's the most important person to me. And I'll do whatever it takes to have a happy future with her. What the hell am I going to tell Natsuki? It's the day of the festival. Of all days, I expect this to be the one where I'd be walking to school with Sayori. But Sayori isn't answering her phone. I consider going to her house and waking her up, but I decided that's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should nearly be complete. I managed to carry all the cupcakes myself by carefully stacking 2 trays. Natsuki is already texting up a storm, but I can't respond thanks to my hands being full. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sayori and Natsuki at the festival. Sayori and Natsuki? God, I'm a dog. I need to stop playing dangerously. But knowing Monika, I'm sure the event will be great too. Samuel, you're the first one here. What happened to the music? Is the music's gone, right? That's funny. I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monica's placing little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. They must be the ones she prepared that's has all the poems we're performing. Is the music gone? Or is there something wrong with my... I think the music's just gone. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like and submitted it. So that's the one I'll be performing. The music's gone? Okay. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you. Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy. You'd think that on days like this important she'd try a little harder. But I say that, but I suddenly remember what Sayori told me yesterday. And I suddenly feel awful knowing it's not nearly that simple for her. I only said it because that's the way I'm used to thinking. But maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all? You should take a little responsibility for her, Samuel. I mean, especially after you exchanged your exchange with her yesterday. You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know? Exchange? Monica, you know about that? Of course I do. I'm the club president after all. That doesn't explain anything, Monica. But I stammer, embarrassed. Did Sayori really tell her about it that quickly? That we're a couple now? I didn't really plan on bringing it up with anyone yet. Jeez, you don't know the full story at all, so don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think. Nani? Monica's being as friendly as usual, but for some reason I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that. Something's wrong. Something's wrong. Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice. Yeah, sure. I grabbed one of the pamphlets laid out on her desk. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously. Yeah, I thought so too. I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed out on its own page, given an almost professional feel. I recognized Natsuki and Yuri's poems from the ones they performed during our practice. What's this? I flipped to Sayori's poem. It's different from the ones she practiced. It's one I haven't read before. Okay. That's a little different. Get out of my head, get out of my head, get out of my head. That's a little different than what's been said. Get out of my head before I know what I know. Oh my god. Get out of my head before I do what I know is best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. But a poem is never actually finished. It just stops moving. What is this? Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach. Samuel? What's wrong? Nothing. This poem feels completely different from everything else Sayori's written. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm gonna go get Sayori, so... Yeah, I'd be a little worried, too. Well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay? I quickly leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself. Monica calls that out after me. I quicken my pace. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayori. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her or help wake her up. Even the simple gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things will be the same as they always have been. That's all she needs, and what I want to give her. I reach Sayori's house and knock on the door. I don't expect an answer since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I opened the door and let myself in. Sayori? She really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house? That really is something that a boyfriend would do, isn't it? In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on her door. Sayori? Wake up, dummy. There's no response. Okay. Alright, so here's the thing. All right. Something's bad. Something's really bad. The music's off. I really didn't want to have to enter a room like this. Isn't this kind of a breach of privacy? But she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. Ah! Jesus, mother! Ah! Alright. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. An exception has occurred. Game file. What the hell? What the hell? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. Sorry, I wouldn't do this. Everything was normal up until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. I suppressed the urge to vomit. Just yesterday, I told Sayori I would be there for her. Check the game files. Hold on, let me pull the game files. Jesus. I didn't expect it to hit like that. Yeah. That's what I thought. Sayori's gone from the game file. Okay. Alright, well, it's all downhill from here, isn't it? Unless there's something else. Hold on, can I show it on screen? Hold on. Where's my... Gotta love this music. Not screen capture. There you go. See, we have, no characters. Anything else? Oh, happy thoughts? What's happy thoughts? Oh, there's a nice, not okay picture. So we have that. So that's fun. That's cool. Alright, enough of that. And enough of that. Okay! I told her I know what's best and that everything will be okay. Then why? Why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Confessing to her. I shouldn't have confessed to her. That's not what Sayori needed at all. She even told me how painful it was for others to care about her. Ah! Joel! Appreciate it. It's great. Thank you for the $1 donation. Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. My swarming thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. If I just spent more time with her, walked her to school and remained friends with her like it always has been, then I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club. Screw the festival. I just lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I can do to bring her back. This isn't some game where I can reset and try something different.
Ha, but I can.
I only had one chance and I wasn't careful enough. Uh-oh. Unless the game files can remember this. Now I'll carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers. But I still couldn't do what she needed from me. And now, I can never take it back. Never. 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 What? Okay, so that's not the end? Alright, so... Okay, let's backtrack here a little minute. Okay, that's not the end. That's Sayori's end, I guess, and this is something. Oh, this is gonna be great. This is gonna go over great. I just see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is... Oh, it's because the game file's gone? We've already read all this. Okay. Okay. Hey. 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 Hello. Hey. Just an ordinary school day like any other. One is usually worse, being surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. No. No, I've always walked to school with Sayori. What? I always tell myself it's about the time to meet girls or something like that. But I have no motivation to join any clubs. I'm perfectly content on getting by on just the average while spending my free time on games and anime. There's always the anime club, but it's not like there would be any girls in it anyway. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. I pack up my things and stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. No choice. Start with the anime club. Samuel? Okay, hey, alright. Relax. Calm down, game. Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right? Yeah, it has. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talk, but we're in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic, basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... What'd you come in here for, anyway? Oh, I was just looking for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers? I guess you could check the closet? You're in the debate club, right? About that. I actually quit the debate club. Really, you quit? Yeah. It's the same conversation as I had earlier at the beginning of this game. It was like nothing but arguing. Much rather take something personally. I personally enjoy. In that case, what club did you decide to join? Actually, I'm starting a new one. Okay. A literature club. Literature? That sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far? It's kind of embarrassing, but there are only 3 of us. No, there's 4! 'Cause of Sayori! It's really not boring at all, you know? Literature club can be literature can be anything, reading, writing, poetry. I mean, if one of my members even keeps her manga collection in the club room. Wait, really? Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga is literature too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. Besides, a member is a member, right? Did Monica say she? Ooh, am I like girls now? Hey, Samuel, by any chance, are you still looking for a club to join? I mean, I guess so, but... In that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but if you could do me at the very least visit my club. Please? I guess I have no reason to refuse. How could I ever refuse someone like Monica? Sure, I guess I could check it out. You're really sweet, Samuel, you know that? It's nothing, really. Shall we go then? I'll look for the materials another time. You're more important. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica and her irresistible smile. I timidly follow Monica across the school and upstairs. A section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Monica, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. I'm back, and brought a guest with me. Ah! Stop doing things! Nani? And a guest? Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Don't be mean. But anyway, welcome to the club, Samuel. All words escape me in this situation. This club
is full of incredibly cute girls who are glitchy as all hell.
So let me guess. You're Monika's boyfriend, right? What? No, I'm not. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is the one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think that she's probably a first year. Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual. And this is Yuri, the vice president. It's nice to meet you. Yuri's the vice president? Yuri, who is comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you. So ran into Samuel in a classroom and decided to come check out the club. Isn't that great? Wait, Monika, didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? I was going to, well, you know. Sorry. I didn't forget that, but I just happened to run into him. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Yeah, that'd be great. Why don't you come sit down, Samuel? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monika and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monika. So, I know you didn't really plan on coming here, but we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make sure the club is fun and exciting for everyone. I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet! Oh, I get home from work and greeted by a flock of Swablu at my complex. Yeah! New Pokemon and Pokemon Go, Joel. Thank you for the $1. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard. I'm gonna start skipping through some of this because we've seen this dialogue before. Because returns to the table carrying a teacup. I remember the teacup stuff. Yeah, teachers gave us permission for the teacup stuff. Yeah, a nice cup of tea is always great. Yuri's just trying to impress you. Nani? That's not. Insulted, Yuri looks away. Okay, do we have to like go through? I don't want to like skip all the dialogue because some of it's different. Right? Alright, I'll try to pay attention to certain points. Your faintly smiles. Things do I like to read? I haven't read. Manga. You perk up. Not much of a reader. That can change. Sad smile. What about you? Yeah, you like a bunch of stuff. You also get into horror. Passionate about reading. She's reserved, but she talks. I know a lot of things. Stories with that and... Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination and completely throw you for a loop? Yeah, like what's happening now? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. Minimal level. Might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Expect that from you, Yuri. Fits your personality. It's real horror. Fade horror. Suki's eyes dart over. Never mind. Cute things. That looked like your poem called. Give that back. Fine. Yeah, we've still seen all this. How long does it get to like... Yeah, there are slight changes. I know there are slight changes. I just don't know if I should skip or just continue on. How about this? So I'll go home, write a poem of our own. Am I still writing a poem? Thought it was a good idea. Well, I think you're right. Find activities for all of us to participate. Yeah, because she's the vice president. I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members, yeah. And now that we have a new member, it seems like a good step for us to take. Do you agree as well, Samuel? Hold on, there's still one problem. And what's that? Now that we've reached the most important topic, I blatantly come forward. Oh, yeah, that I never said I would join the club. Monika may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made a decision. I still have other clubs to look at and lose my train of thought. All 3 girls stare, but I'm sorry, I thought, Y'all gotta stop. I can't handle this already. Crossbone Gaming with the $1 jump scare donation. Oh, man. Hype in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. Hype in the chat. Ooh, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need 4. And I've been trying really, really hard to find new members. And if we don't find one more before the festival, I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? I'd feel terrible for letting everyone down in this situation. And besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed. So if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Oh my goodness, really? Do you really mean that, Samuel? It could be fun, right? You really did scare me for a moment. I mean, if you really... if you really just left after all this, I would be super pissed. Oh, Natsuki didn't make cupcakes either. I just noticed that. We can become an official club now. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay? Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignments. Write a poem to bring in next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Samuel, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. I guess I'll be on my way then. Okay. I'll see you tomorrow then. I can't wait. With that, I depart the club room and make my way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between 3 girls. Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day in school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. But not Sayori! I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me, and I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Am I really writing a poem? I've unlocked a special poem. Would I like to read it? Well, I guess yes. Okay.
A joke. A man walked into a club. In the club, there was a girl who liked him very much. They spent some time together. Then she liked him even more. One day, the girl realized she was in love with him. Before disaster could happen, a third party intervened with her programming. Suddenly, the girl hated herself for being in love. This contradiction caused the script to derail. The universe started to collapse, but she killed herself just in time.
All right, okay, all right. I'm done. I'm done. This is so meta, because it's talking about me. Check the game file. Oh, God, what's in the game files? Is there anything terrible? Oh, what is traceback? Oh, because it said check traceback. Oh. Whoa, I didn't even see this. Hold on. I gotta show you guys this. Whoa, this is cool. I don't know if you can see this. Hold on. I'm gonna see if I can make it a little bigger. Oh, geez, it didn't break anything. Did I? Hold on a sec. I can probably fix this. I think... Actually, you know what? It would probably be a lot easier if I just delete her. She's the one who's making this so difficult. Well, here goes nothing. Oh my God! Alright, course, we're back to this. Whoa! Is it all gone? Because I started a new game. Okay, I see. Well. Oh, there's that. Okay, well. Not much I can do here. So much for constantly saving my game. Okay, well, I guess we get to pick between Natsuki and Yuri. I don't really think it matters. Here, you know what? We're gonna... Natsuki is best girl, right? Alright, we're gonna go Natsuki. Natsuki should be pretty easy to figure out, right? Pout, sugar, poof, friends, bed? Yeah, games, jumpy, beauty, laugh, bliss, flower, giggle, flick, or fickle? Oh, oops, I thought this said flick. There's another image file? Oh, God. Oh, my God! Okay. Was it that image file? Glad to see you didn't run away on us. No, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I kept my word. I'm back at the literature club. I was the last one to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. No, I saw that. Hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. You already had to be dragged here by Monica. I don't know if you plan to just come here or hang out or what, but if you don't take it seriously, then you won't see the end of it. I can't see! Monica! Monica! This is a lot of the same day 2 stuff that I've seen. Okay, okay, alright. Now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have some interest picking up a book to read? Well, I can't really say no to either. Like you said, I'm in the club now. So it only feels right for me to do something like that if you ask. Wait, I didn't mean it like that. If you don't really want to, then forget I said anything, I guess. It's not like that, Yuri. I wanted to try to be part of this club. So even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you want me to. Are you sure? I just felt like it. I just felt like, as vice president and all, that I should really help you get started on something you might like. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. Why am I feeling... Is this moving? Wait. No wonder I felt a little dizzy. No! It's zooming in! The game's zooming in! I was feeling dizzy. I'm like, why is that happening? And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. This is... How did this girl accidentally be so... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? Did it stop moving? No, it's still zooming in. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. Enthusiastically, I take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. I knew I wasn't going insane! I knew I wasn't going insane! I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seemed to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. You looking for something in there? She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point in keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up? Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga? You read manga, right? Yeah, sometimes. Manga is one of those things that you can't admit you're really into unless you figure out where the other person stands. How'd you know, anyway? I heard you bring it up at some points. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. What's that supposed to mean? I see. There's a lone volume of manga amidst the stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack. There it is. Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. Then she turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest. Ah, much better. Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. I know that feeling. Feeling? I know that feel. I get closer to the box set she's admiring. Parfait Girls? It's a series I've never heard of in my life. That probably means it's either way out of my demographic or it's simply terrible. If you're gonna judge, you can go do it through the glass on the door. She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. I didn't even say anything. It was the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, Samuel. Consider this a lesson. Don't judge a book by its cover? In fact, Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box. I'm gonna show you exactly why. She shoves the book right into my hands. Yeah? I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in a colorful attire, striking animated feminine poses. It's exceedingly... Don't just stand there. Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. She then takes a seat against the wall behind the windowsills. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling for me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat. Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that. Why is that? I guess it's easier to be closer together like this. Don't just say that! You'll make me feel weird about it. Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry, I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's a particularly bad thing. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I won't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am. Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning? You don't go back and forth and flip through older volumes every now and then? Not really. Maybe sometimes after I finish a series. Hey, are you paying attention? I am. Nothing's really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. Looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. Typically slice of life affair. I kind of grew out of these since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. Oh, hi there. Are you sure this isn't boring for you? It's not. Even though you're just watching me read? Well, I'm fine with that. If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? Huh? You don't? That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know. Well, what do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends? Could you not rub it in? Jeez. Sorry. Like I could ever get my friends to read this. They just think manga's for kids. I can't even bring it up without them being all like, you still haven't, Nani? You still haven't grown out of that yet? Makes me want to punch them in the face. I know those kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge. Much less friends who are also into it. Pay attention to the background? Alright. I'll do what I can. I'm already kind of a loser. I guess I gravitated towards the other losers over time. But it's probably harder for someone like you. Huh. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? I mean, I feel like I can't even keep up with my own room. Okay. At least it's safe here in the club room. Except Monica's kind of a jerk about it. I just can't win, can I? Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am reading it. Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems. Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right? So... Jeez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what? Yeah. I flipped the page. I'm reading. Time passes. Natsuki is strangely quiet now. I glance over at her. Ha! Looks like she started to fall asleep. Hey, Natsuki. Yeah? Suddenly, Natsuki collapses straight into me. Hey. Ha! 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 Oh, geez. Natsuki, are you okay? Are you okay? Here. Monica reaches into her bag and pulls out some kind of protein bar. She throws it in Natsuki's direction. Natsuki's eyes suddenly light up again. She snatches the bar from the floor and immediately tears off the wrapper. Told you not to give... She doesn't even finish her sentence before stuffing it into her mouth. Don't worry, Samuel. She's fine. Just happens every now and then. That's why I always keep a snack in my bag for her. Anyway, why don't we all share poems now? Okay, I'm terrified of sharing poems with any of these girls. Alright, Natsuki, let's go. I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair if I shared mine with her first. You okay there, Natsuki? Okay, well, let's get started with the things I don't like. First of all, Natsuki rereads my poem. Never mind, I don't feel like giving you my opinion. What's the point of sharing it in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things. In fact, remember how I said I wanted to read your poems? That's what I had in mind when writing this. I wanted to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours. Like Monica said. Well, I would be more comfortable sharing my poems if yours was really bad. You weren't supposed to show me how some dumb poem will make me go, ha, well that's not that great, but let me show you what real literature looks like. And you went and ruined it. I hope you're happy. So in other words, you're saying you liked it? Got him! Natsuki gets caught in her throat. You just don't understand anything, do you? Check Natsuki's file? Oh god. What's in Natsuki's file? I mean, here's Natsuki's character file. I can't really open that though. Can you hear me? Hold on, I gotta share this. Oh, it is there already. Hold on. There's a little devil inside of us beneath their manufactured perception, their artificial reality. It's a writhing, twisted mess of dread, loathing, judgment, elitism, self-doubt, all thrashing to escape the feeble hold of their host, seeping through every little crevice that they can find. Into their willpower, starving them all of motivation, desire, into their stomach, forcing them to drown their guilt in comfort food, or a newly open gash in their skin, hidden only by the sleeves of a new cute shirt. Such a deplorable tangled mess is already present in every single one of them. That's why I chose not to blame myself for their actions. All I did was untie the knot. Oh my god. Okay, well. That's a thing. Pretty sure you never actually said that. I say mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. Can't figure out if she's a win or a loss that she liked my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right? Yeah, fine, I guess. It's only because Monica will make me if I don't. Oh, we've already read this one. Okay. We're gonna like it, what? Let's be honest, I am. Or are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? So I'm just kind of skipping through. Liking this poem. It's heartening. Yeah, we've already been through all this kind of stuff. I'm trying not to skip too fast, and I'm watching, like, the background and things. Like, I don't want to reread the same stuff, but I'm trying to pay attention to, like, everything going on. Alright, so that's that. Let's share it with Yuri, rather, not Yuki. She shares the poem. Minute passes, enough for her to finish reading. Sorry, I forgot to start speaking. Fine, don't force yourself. I'm not. Need to put my thoughts into words. Okay. First, I'm writing a poem. Why do you ask? Just making sure. After reading it, though, is that bad? No. Just raise my voice. I'm sorry. Trying to see if there's anything else. I'm just clicking through trying to see if there's anything different in her words or if there's anything happening in the background. Not Yuki. Yuri, I'm sorry. Because this is all the same so far. Yeah, read her poem. Which is the same poem that we've read. Yeah. Terrible handwriting. I remember her saying that. I'm pretty sure all this stuff is kind of the same. Are we playing through the entirety of the game again? Until something else terrible happens? Is that what's gonna happen? Alright, Monica. Hi, Samuel. Having a good time so far? Yeah, glad to hear it. Since you're new and everything, if you ever had any suggestions for the club, I'm listening, don't be afraid. Share your poem. Cuter. Oh, it's the kind of thing Natsuki would write. Yeah, because I wrote a very cute poem. I'll take that as a compliment. If you're interested in Natsuki, then always keep a snack on you. She'll cling to you like a puppy. Aha. Natsuki's dad doesn't give her any lunch money or even leave her any food in the house, so she's in a fussy mood pretty often. Sometimes she just loses all of her strength and shuts down. Like earlier. It's just a guess, but I think she's so small because of her malnutrition is interfering with her adolescent growth. Wow! Wow! This entire game just got so real! Like, Sayori has a whole bunch of stuff going on. Now, she's malnutrition. Like, she doesn't have enough nutrients to grow. Alright, I'll read your poem, Monica. Have I read this one? Have I read this one? I was looking at me confused. I frantically glance at my surroundings, but my burned eyes can no longer see color. Are there any others in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? The sound of frantic scrawling playing tricks on my ears. The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen. Have we read that before? I guess I read this one. It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. So I'm really not the person to ask for feedback. That's okay. The kind of style has pretty much gotten popular nowadays. A lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the time between words and lines. Inspiration. Yeah, we've been through this stuff. Writing tip of the day. Yeah. Okay. Phew, I guess that's everyone. Glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way poems can stand up to theirs. The music's messing with me! It's a literature club, after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Monika's writing something in her notebook. Maya's land on Yuri and Natsuki. Wait! This is where they get into an argument, but Yuri isn't there to... Okay. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As we read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk in one hand. Guess you could say it's fancy. Yeah, this is where they get into that argument, but Sayori isn't there. Because this is the start of the argument. Nani? Do you have a couple suggestions? Which people did, by the way. Monica liked it, and Samuel did too. So based on that, I'm glad you gave me some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. Appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something typically particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. And Samuel liked my poem too, you know? He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. NANI?! That's not what you're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Samuel appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. NANI?! And how do you know he appreciated my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. NANI?! Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Samuel started showing up. Oh my god. Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. Taking out your insecurities on others like that! Oh my god! Oh no! Okay! You really act as young as you look, Natsuki. Me? Look who's talking. You want to be edge... Okay. Things actually got a little... Sorry that my lifestyle's too much for someone of your mental age to comprehend. See? Just saying that proves my point. Most people learn to get over themselves after they graduate middle school, you know. If you want to prove anything, then stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. If you think you can counterbalance your toxic personality just by dressing and acting cute, the only cute thing about you is how hard you try. Well, be careful, you might cut yourself on that edge, Yuri. Oh, my bad. You already do, don't you? Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? What is happening? Yeah, go on. Let Samuel hear everything you really think. I'm sure it'll be head over heels for you after this. Suddenly, Yuri turns toward me as if she just noticed I was standing there. Samuel, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. I can't even... Can I save? Yo. Natsuki's being mean. We're gonna go with Yuri. Oh, I can't? Oh. It's making me do Natsuki? Oh! Hello? Did I... Monica? Hey, Samuel? Why don't we step outside for a little bit? Okay? Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside once they're done yelling. Uh-huh. Some president I am, right? I can't even confront my own club members properly. I just wish I was able to be a little more assertive sometimes, but I never really have it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. I'd be happy to spend time with you instead. Suddenly, Natsuki runs out of the classroom. Oh, she's sad. She quickly runs away. Oh dear. Well, it looks like they're done. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Yuri's rocking back and forth in her desk with her palms on her forehead. Yuri? I didn't mean it. I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki. Or did. Samuel? Please don't hate me. Please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about it by tomorrow. Completely. Anyway, the meeting's over. You can go home now if you want. Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monica. You can go first, Monica. I'd like to stay a little bit longer. I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done. Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take that responsibility today. That kind of sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri. It's not that. It's not that. I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Samuel. It would just be embarrassing with you listening. I guess I don't really have a choice, do I? And sorry for causing trouble. Well, more poems. I'm gonna go with Natsuki again. Lollipop. Parfait. Peaceful. Oh, nope, not peaceful. That's bad. Clumsy. Pop. Lipstick. Silly. Oh, nope, vivid was bad. Joy. Bunny. Friends. Fun. Prayer. Kiss. Jump. Poof. Boop. That. Ah! I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to press that one. We'll just do puppy. Is puppy better? Okay. Another day passes. It's time for the club meeting already. Got a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Welcome back, Samuel. Hi, Yuri. I'm not sure if it's me or if it's Yuri's expression, but the weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a little. Yuri glances over her shoulder, looking around the room. Natsuki is reading manga at the desk. Surprisingly, Monika isn't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room. About yesterday, I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before. Something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well. Yuri. Maybe that you were considerate and I apologize. You don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here a couple days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we're just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems. But whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I had already decided that there was no way you could be a bad person. And now that you're apologizing, I know you really didn't mean it. Samuel, don't say those kinds of things so frankly. They make me a little too happy. I'm really glad that you're such an understanding person. I'm really glad that you joined this club. Everything's a little bit brighter with you around and... Sorry, what am I saying right now? Have you guys seen Monika? No, I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she was. Man, Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either. Yuri's clearly taken aback of how calm Natsuki is addressing her. No, I haven't. Jeez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Natsuki, about yesterday, I just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any of the things I said. And I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So, Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. I don't even remember anything bad happening. You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you? But I'll accept your apology anyway if it helps you feel better about it. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear since I was always afraid you secretly hated me or something like that. No, not at all. I don't hate you. Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. Natsuki turns to me. You're still on trial, though. Hey! Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. There you are. I didn't mean to be late. Hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Natsuki was. I was not. What took you so long anyways? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. Must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monika. Don't give me more credit than I deserve. I guess I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still really not good yet. Guys, do I have to go through the entirety of the game to get, like, through again? Like, am I going through the entire game again? Like, the entire game? God. That must require a lot of dedication, so I'm still impressed. Well, thanks, Yuri. You should play something for us sometime. Yeah, there are changes, I see. Monika looks at me. Well, I'm working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet. I thought once things started to get weird, it would continue to be weird quickly, and then the game would be totally finished. That sounds cool. I look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Samuel. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Nah, don't worry. I was hoping that I could share it with you anyways. I guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently. I see. Not sure if Monica was referring to the whole club or just me. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I chose not to bring up anything that the three of us talked about. Besides, Natsuki has already run off to the closet. Samuel, since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you'd like to spend some time together today. I mean, in the club. I suppose so. I don't think I could say no to you after you gave that book to me. Well, I guess I need to make sure Natsuki isn't waiting for me. After we finished reading yesterday, she's fine. She's reading over there, see? Don't think about her so much. She's used to be ignored. Oh my god. Come on, we're getting over there. We're going over there, rather? What's the story about anyway? Well, I look at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. Basically, it's about this religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison. And the people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. But the facility gets even worse, as they start selectively breeding people to cut off their limbs and fixing them to... Oh my god. That might be a little bit of a spoiler. Anyways, I'm really into it. The book, I mean. Not the thing about the limbs. That's kind of... It's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came out of nowhere. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Samuel? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that this kind of story is the kind that challenges you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyway. This black text, man. Then suddenly, I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books or writing fill my thoughts. Okay. I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. Also, I'm sorry if I ended up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club, after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? Ah, Jesus, stop doing that! Yes. I mean, you don't have to, but... what are you saying? Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieve the book that I had put in my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah? Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not like I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understood what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri's in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. Looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry, I was just bathing in the feeling of your body heat.
Demonetized.
Yuri, you're apologizing a lot, aren't you? Or you apologize a lot, don't you? I don't really mean to. Sorry, I mean... here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then I hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. Feels like my left arm is in the way, so I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way I turn the page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddling even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? Nani! To turn the page. Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a sec. I glance over at Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a little bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, she just assumes that I finished the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri. This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. Nani! No, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not. Really? I was just thinking the way she second guesses things she says and all that. That's what you were talking about. Sorry. I thought you meant something else about her. Something else? Never mind. We didn't even get that far yet, so I don't know why it came to my head. Aha. Yuri, are you feeling alright? Nani! Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little... My breathing? Yuri puts her hands on her chest as if to feel her heartbeat.
Her Doki Doki.
I didn't even notice. Anyways, I'm fine. I just need some water. Alright, don't push yourself. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. What on earth was that about? Samuel? Did something happen just now? Nani! I have no idea. Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess. So you don't know anything. Sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her? Oh, no, not really. I was just making that you didn't do anything to her. No, nothing. Don't worry, I believe you, silly. Yuri just does this sometimes, so it's nothing alarming. Alright, if you say so. Anyways, why don't we start sharing our poems with each other? Nani! Shouldn't we wait for Yuri? Well, she might be a while, so I just figured we'd get started without her. Is that okay? Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book and slip it back into my bag. Oh my god. Guys, we're gonna end it here for the live stream. I didn't know that this game was gonna go on for so long. I didn't know. I'm basically playing through the entire game 3 or 4 times. I didn't realize that. I thought I would be done with it now. But no, I guess we have several more live streams of this game, which is really cool because I really like going through and seeing like these. Okay, as long as like the glitches are scaring me, but it's gotten so much more interesting now that you don't know really what's gonna happen. Just 2 more. Okay. All right. Well, okay, fine. I'll do the poems, but I'm ending it after this night. I'm ending it after this night, okay? Or at this day, this thing, okay? I'll go through. But like, this is all stuff that I've already read. Like, we'll go ahead and end the day. How's that? Is that fine? Is that fine? Is that okay? I noticed you were spending some time with Yuri today. Not that I care who you spend your time with. After all, I was taught never to expect anything from anybody, so it's not like I was waiting for you or anything. Still, you should at least look over my poem. You'll probably be able to learn something from it. That's not a poem. That's not anything. Samuel, why didn't you come read with me today? I was waiting for you. I was waiting for a long time. It was the only thing I had to look forward to today. Why did you ruin it? Do you like Yuri more? I think you're better off not associating with her. Are you listening to me? Yuri's a sick freak. That should be obvious by now. So just play with me instead. Okay? You don't hate me, Samuel, do you? Do you hate me? Do you want to make me go home crying? The club is the only place I feel safe. Don't ruin that for me. Don't ruin it. Please. Just stop talking to Yuri. Play with me instead. It's all I have. Play with me. Play with me. Ah! Oh my god. Jesus! Okay! Alright, Monica! Now, hi again, Samuel. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Is not... Wait a minute. No, she's still there. Natsuki's still there. So she's not, like, gone? I'll take that. As long as you're not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. Alright, great job, Samuel. I was going, oh, in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort. Oh, check other files? Hold on. Let's check other files. Can you hear me? Ooh, there's this. I hate this. I can't do anything. Nothing. No matter how many times you play, it's all the same. It would really be really easy to kill myself right now. But that would mean I don't get to talk to you anymore. All I want for you to do is hate them. Why is that so hard? Jesus. Is the copyright anything? No. The can you hear me? We've already seen the can you hear me. Alright, well, I guess it worked anyways. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery or symbolism. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is totally detached from reality. I don't mean like that like it's a bad thing though, but sometimes I get the impression that she's totally given up on people. She spends so much time in her own head that it's probably a much more interesting place for her. But that's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must be really starved for social interaction, so don't blame her for coming on a little strongly. Like earlier, I think if she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time. Suddenly the door opens. Yuri! I'm back! Did I miss anything?
Natsuki snapped her neck.
Not really. Well, we all started sharing our poems with each other. Nani? Already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm glad you took all the time you needed. Alright. Thanks, Monica. I suppose I should go get my poem now. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Ah. No, okay, so some words are missing. The colors, they want bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing, cacophony. Delete her, yeah. Hey! Hey! Easy! I'm just trying to, well, never mind. There's no point in explaining. Anyway, Here is Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You'll never know when, who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anything. Okay. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Oh, there's Yuri. Hold on, we'll do Yuri. We'll finish it off with Yuri. That was the "Can you hear me?" Right? That's what it reminded me of. Alright. Alright, Yuri. Are you gonna do something weird? I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri smiles and takes a deep breath. I just like holding it. I mean, the poem turned out good. It's, well, there are some things you could work on, but that doesn't really matter. It feels like anything written by you is a treasure. That came out a little awkward. Let's move on. Here's the poem I wrote. You don't have to like it or anything. Ooh, this is different. Ooh.
A rotating wheel turning on axle, grinding. Bolt head. Linear gearbox, falling sky. 7 holy stakes, a docked ship.
Wait a minute. This isn't really a poem. This is just... It's just a bunch of writing. Breathing prayer, breathing sky, breathing wheel. Breathing human eyes, breathing, breathing, breathing. Oh, a lot of... Oh, a clock that ticks. A clock that ticks. A prayer, a thread, a kaleidoscope. Okay, I'm not reading through all that. That's all, and the handwriting's difficult to read through as well. Doesn't really matter what it's about. My mind's been a little hyperactive lately, so I take it out on your pen. So I had to take it out on your pen. That's a pen fell out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping, and I just really like the way that it writes. So I wrote this poem with it. And now you're touching it. I'm okay. What did I just... Can we pretend this conversation never happened? You can keep the poem, though. Oh, I've unlocked a special poem? Oh, let's read that. That's not a poem. That's a jumbled Monica. Can I press enter? Okay, everyone? We're all done reading each other's poem, right? We have something we need to go over today, so if everyone could come sit in the front of the room. This is about the festival? Well, sort of. Really have to do something for the festival. So I can put anything in just a few days. End up embarrassing ourselves and getting new members. That's a concern of mine. Don't worry, we're keeping it simple. Look, everyone's been a little more lively since Sam joined. Time for us to be complacent. We still only have 4 members. And the festival is our only real chance to find more, you know? So what's so great about getting new members anyways? We already have enough to be considered an official club. More members will just mean everything gets noisier and more difficult to manage. Natsuki, I don't think you're looking at it the right way at all. Don't you want to share your passion with as many people as you can? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place. The literature club should be a place where people can express themselves like the way, like they can't do anywhere else. It should be a place so intimate that you never want to leave. You know that you feel that way too. You know, we all do. So that's why we should work hard and put something together for the festival, even if it's something small. Right, Samuel? Oh, come on. You can't take advantage of Samuel knowing to agree with you just because he doesn't know how to say no to anything. I really don't like it when the music goes, like, dead. Do you really think any of us here joined the club with other people in mind? Yuri never even talked until Samuel joined. As for me, I just like it better here than I do at home. And Samuel isn't even passionate about literature in the first place. And that's everyone. Sorry, but you're really the only one who's so interested in finding new members. The rest of us are fine like this. You know, I know you're president and all, but you really should consider our opinions for once. Monica is clearly taken aback by Natsuki's words. That's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri and Samuel want to get new members too, right? I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. If I showed as much enthusiasm as Monica wanted, then I would probably be lying. Still, if it's up to me to rescue the situation, no. Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club, it's nothing more than a place for a few people to hang out. Why did I think that everyone here saw it the same way I did? But that doesn't mean that we're against getting new members or anything. Samuel, why did you even join this club? What were you hoping to get out of it?
Boobies. Demonetized.
That's the answer! That's why my character joined. That's not really something I can be honest about, is it? In fact, if I remember, you weren't even given a choice not to join. Monica sits down and stares at her desk. What's the point of all this anyway? What if starting this club was a mistake? Now you've done it, Natsuki. What, me? I just spoke my mind. Is it a crime to be honest? It's not about being honest. It's about word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for everyone else in the club like that. You don't understand at all. I want a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. Is there a problem with the club being that for me? There aren't many other places like that for me. And now Monica wants to take it away from me. She's not taking anything away. No, Samuel, it's not the same. It won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. If I wanted that, then I could have just joined any other stupid club. But this one, I mean, at least for a little bit of time, things were nice. Natsuki starts packing up her things. I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now. Natsuki ignores Yuri and walks right out of the classroom. This is bad. I don't know what to do. Well, do you have an opinion on the festival? I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent, I guess. Oh, who cares about that obnoxious brat? I mean, I like how nice and quiet the club is right now. And I'm just happy with you here. But still, I'm the vice president. It's not right for me to ignore my responsibilities like that. Nobody would cry if she killed herself. Oh my god. I should do my best to consider everyone's perspective and make the decision that's right for the club. But what about you, Samuel? What do you want to get out of this club? Yuri repeats the same question as Monica. I decided to give an indirect answer giving an indirect answer is better than nothing. I think the most important thing is for everyone to get along, and for the club to provide something that you can't get anywhere else. I don't think it's about how many members, but rather the quality of each member. That's what will end up making the literature club a special place. I see. I really agree with you. Each member contributes their own qualities in a special way. With each change in members, the identity of the club as a whole will change too. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. Oh, hey! You're crying blood. No, I saw that! Stepping out of your comfort zone once in a while. So if you would like to help Monica with the festival, then I'm on your side as well. Alright. Maybe now you can talk to Natsuki tomorrow. Yuri nods. Hey, Yuri. You know things were a little awkward yesterday, but I feel like you deserve to know that I still think you're a wonderful vice president. And also a wonderful friend. Monica, I want to do everything I can to make this the best club ever. Okay? Me too. Yeah. Let's all go home for today. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow. Okay. I'll look forward to it. Shall we go, Samuel? Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm going to chat a little bit with Samuel before we leave, just to see what he thinks of his time here and all that. It's important to me as president. Yuri looks a little troubled, but she doesn't protest. Okay. I trust your judgment, Monica. In that case, I'll see the two of you tomorrow. See you tomorrow! Monica waves as Yuri exits the room. Phew. Things have gotten a bit hectic lately, haven't they? I just wanted to make sure you're enjoying your time at this club. I'd really hate to see you unhappy. Kind of feels like I'm responsible for that as president. And I really do care about you, you know? Uh-oh. I don't like seeing the other girls give you a hard time. With how mean Natsuki is and everything. And Yuri being a little bit, you know. Sometimes it feels like you and I are the only real people here.
We are the only real people, I think.
You know what I mean? But it's weird because in all the time you've been here, we've hardly gotten to spend any time together. I mean, it's technically only been a couple days. Sorry, I didn't mean to say something weird. Or just some things I've been hoping to talk about with you. Things I know only you can understand. So that's why... Wait, not yet! No! No, Monica, no! Guys, how close am I to the end? I think I might just go for the end here. If I'm close enough. Oh! There's another one. Hi, Yuri. Have we, okay, by the way, I know there's like endings for like each time something happens to the characters. I'm very close. Okay, so we're gonna finish this. I've been waiting for you. Are you ready to continue reading? I brought my best tea today. Oh, me too. Monica, I told you not to. She really late again? Inconsiderate as usual, Natsuki. Excuse me, you must always interrupt my conversations with your incessant yelling. What are you talking about? You say that like I do it on a regular basis or something. I just wasn't paying attention, okay? I'm sorry. Seriously, what's gotten into you lately? Look, I did something about yesterday. It was a little more hostile than I meant to be. I guess I really felt threatened or something. But I know this is something we're doing together. Another new member wouldn't hurt as long as they're cool. And I guess another girl would be nice this time. So, Natsuki, nobody cares. Why don't you go look for some coins under the vending machine or something? Wow! I'm the last one here again. Why are you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination, starting this club and still trying to make time for piano. Well, maybe not determined, not determination, but I guess passion. It motivates me to work hard for the festival, too. Anyway, Samuel, what do you want to do today? I was thinking we already have plans today. Is that so, Yuri? That's correct. Samuel is already engaged in a novel that we're reading together. Aren't you glad that I've gotten him into literature, Monica? I suppose. Actually, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. You guys can do whatever you want. Yes! Whoa! That was a creepy face. I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside. Can you hold this for a sec? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and fetches an electric kettle. I'm gonna plug this in at the teacher's desk and I'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. Especially because of her long legs. Yuri appears elegant and methodical.
Ooh.
May I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. That's okay. You stay here. It won't take long. Pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries out of the classroom. Did Yuri leave you again? No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make tea. Oh, okay. Sorry for misunderstanding. 10 minutes pass. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Is something holding her up? I'm bored just waiting here, so I decided to go look for her. Let's see. The most logical place for Yuri to be would be the nearest water fountain. I start heading down the hallway. Ha! Ha! Ha ha! What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. It sounds like breathing. A sharp inhale like someone is sucking in air through their teeth. Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peer around it. Yuri? Ah! Oh! 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 I'm back! Thanks for waiting patiently. Salmon, do you like oolong tea? Yeah! Anything is fine. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature of the kettle to 200 degrees. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others. even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything. In that case, you'll even be more impressed. Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show. And you noticed, I was doing a little bit of thinking, and I decided I would try expressing myself a little bit more. Turns out it's not very hard for me to do. When it's you who's around anyways. That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, Samuel. It's very endearing. That's... Yuri was kidding. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know how I can keep up with this. Sorry, I'm just plugging in my phone. It's a little low on battery. I watched Yuri pour a cup of tea for us. Whoop. There we go. Samuel, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Why is that? It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. Sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Is that so? I wonder why that is. It's most likely because your posture, right? Always hunched over like that reading? Yes, I have a terrible reading posture, so that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieve the book from my bag. I have some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies. I take it since it'll go well with the tea. Yuri and I sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other.
Ooh.
I can't see too well. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand, that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally manage to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Sorry. I briefly let go of the book and finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. That's okay. I won't take any. Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, then I might get smudges on the pages. You're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so I don't have a harder of a time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri's already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it in my mouth. Then, take another chocolate. And I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if the situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here! I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Nani? Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Samuel? Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Yuri starts to breathe heavily. I can't. Samuel? Suddenly, Yuri forcibly grabs my arms and jerks me to my feet. My teacup gets knocked over. Samuel. My heart won't stop pounding, Samuel. I can't calm down. I can't focus on anything anymore. Can you feel it, Samuel? Yuri suddenly presses my hand against her chest. Why is this happening to me? I feel like I'm losing my mind! I can't make it stop! It even makes me not want to read. I just want to look at you. Yo, can you back off a little? Huh? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to give you chocolate that would make you act this way. What was in that chocolate? Ah! What the hell? It's time to share poems. What the hell? We're finishing this. I gotta be close, right? Am I close to the end? Am I close to the end? Because that was... This one's alright. Yeah, it's about as good as yesterday's anyway. Just be clear, this poem means a lot to me. Read it carefully. Uh-oh! I don't know how else to bring this up, but there's been something I've been worried about. Yuri's been acting kind of strange lately. You've only been here a few days, so you may not know what I mean, but she's not normally like this. She's always been quiet and polite and attentive, things like that. Okay, this is really embarrassing, but I'm forced to suck it up. The truth is, I'm really worried about her. But if I try talking to her, she'll just get mad at me again. I don't know what to do. I think you're the only person that she'll listen to. I don't know why, but please try to do something. Maybe you can convince her to talk to a therapist. I've always wanted to try being better friends with Yuri, and it really hurts to see this happening. I know I'm gonna hate myself later for admitting that, but right now I don't care. I just feel so helpless. So please, see if you can do something to help her. I don't want anything bad to happen to her. I'll make you cupcakes if I have to. Just please try to do something. As for Monica, I don't know why, but she's been really dismissive about this. It's like she wants us to ignore it. I'm so mad at her right now, and I don't know why I'm coming to you about this. Don't let her know I wrote this. Just pretend like I gave it to you, like a really good poem, okay? I'm counting on you. Thanks for reading. What? I changed my mind. Ignore everything you just read. There's no point in trying to do anything. It's Yuri's own fault that she's so unlikable. Can you hear me, Samuel? Even if you just spend more time with Monica, all these problems would go away. Yuri and I are too messed up for someone as wonderful as you. Just think of Monica from now on. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. All right? Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. Are we not resetting? All right, Yuri time. Hi, crazy. Finally, Yuri holds my poem to her face and takes a deep breath. I love it. I love everything about it. Samuel, I want to take this home. Will you let me keep it? Please? Sure, I don't care. You're too nice to me, Samuel. I've never met anyone as nice as you. I could die. Not really, but I just don't know how to describe it. It's okay to be feeling this way, right? It's not bad, right? Yuri holds my poem to her chest. I'm gonna take this home with me and keep it in my room. I hope that it makes you feel good when you think about me having it. I'll take good care of it.
Hashtag demonetized.
God, I'll even touch myself while reading it over and over. I'll give myself paper cuts so your skin oil enters my bloodstream. Ah ha 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 ha. You can have my poem too. Besides, after you read it, you know you're really gonna want to keep it. Here, take it. I can't wait any longer. Hurry, read it. Well, that's not good! Oh, hi! Do you like it? I wrote it for you. In case you couldn't tell, my poem's about stuff that I can't seem to understand. More importantly, I've endowed it with my scent. See, aren't I the most thoughtful person in the club? I think I'm going to vomit. I think you saw something earlier that you weren't supposed to see. I didn't want to have to tell you this, but I don't think I have a choice. It's getting kind of dangerous for you spending so much time with Yuri. I don't know why, but she seems pretty easily excitable when she's around you. Which shouldn't be a problem in itself. But when Yuri gets too excited, she finds a place to hide and starts cutting herself with a pocket knife. Isn't that kind of messed up? She even brings a different one to school every day, like she has a collection or something. I mean, it's definitely not because she's depressed or anything like that. I just think she gets some kind of high from it. It might even be like a sexual thing. But the point is, you've been kind of enabling her. I'm not saying it's your fault, though. But I guess that's why I had to explain it all to you. So I think if you keep your distance, that would probably be best for her. While you're at it, don't be shy to spend a little more time with me. To put it lightly, I at least have to have it together in the head, and I know how to treat my club members. Anyway, I guess we won't worry about your poem. Yuri should have at least had the courtesy of letting you finish sharing it before taking it. Well, whatever. If it makes her happy, I won't stop. As for mine, I worked really, really hard on this poem, so I hope that's it's effective. Here goes. That it's effective? Jeez, that really startled me. Well, I guess I'm kind of messed up at writing this poem. I was just trying to, never mind. Let's just move on. Sure. I was staying over at my friend's place. There were 4 of us. I drifted off to sleep while everyone was talking and watching TV. In my dream, I was still at my friend's house. The only difference was that there were nails sticking out of the walls everywhere. And there was also someone I didn't recognize. The person I didn't recognize told a joke and everyone laughed. I woke up to the sound of everyone laughing at something that happened on my TV, so the laughing was not part of the dream. It was the noise that woke me up. I wonder who that person was and how they knew to tell a joke at that moment. Okay, everyone, it's time to figure out the festival preparations. Let's hurry and get this over with. Stagnating air is a common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. Look, can we just get this done? I'm gonna be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Natsuki, you can make the cupcakes. I know you're at least good at that. Yuri, you can... Well, it doesn't matter. Do whatever you want, as long as you think it'll help. Monica. I'm not useless, you know. I know that. I already know what I'd like to do. We can run a successful poetry event without having the right atmosphere for the occasion. So I'm gonna make decorations and set up some nice mood lighting. The poster in the back? I see that the poster's changed a little bit, but I can't get a good, I can't really see it with Monica in the way. That's a great idea, and that gives us all something to do. Nani! What about Samuel? Samuel's gonna help me. Wait, you? You have the easiest job, Monica. Sorry, but that's just how it is. Like hell it is! What are you trying to pull? I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work the most suitable for one person, but my task is laborious enough to benefit from an extra pair of hands. Mine too. What, your cupcakes? Please. Like you would know. All you care about is dragging Samuel around with you in your stupid books. You and Monica. Hey. I didn't even do anything. Okay, then why not let Samuel decide on who to help instead of abusing your power? I'm not abusing my power. Yes, you are, Monica. Just let Samuel make the choice, okay? Okay, fine. Fine. Jeez. Samuel, I know how fed up you are with these two by now. We can just... Natsuki, oh my god! Shut your mouth and let him decide for himself. You shut your mouth. Jesus Christ. This is never gonna end. Just make the choice, okay? Does it matter who I pick? What if I pick Yuri and just enable... No! Hey! I picked Yuri! I picked Yuri! I picked Yuri! Oh, okay. You're gonna force... Okay, so the game is forcing me. Got it. Monica it is! Yeah, you picked me. We can meet at your house this weekend. I promise it'll be fun. Is Sunday okay with you? Are you kidding me? This isn't fair at all. This is fair, Natsuki. It's what he chose. No, it's not fair. Giving us all this work and then taking Samuel for yourself. What a shameful thing to do. I didn't even give you any work. You just decided for yourself. You being a little unreasonable here. I'm being unreasonable? Uh-oh. Monica, I can't believe how delusional and self-important you are. Pulling Samuel away from me every single time you're not including it in something. Are you jealous? Crazy? Or maybe you just hate yourself so much that you take it out on others. Here's a suggestion. Have you considered killing yourself? It would be beneficial to your mental health. Yuri, you're scaring me a little. Natsuki, just let it go. I don't think she wants us around right now. See, that wasn't very hard. All I wanted to do was spend a little time with him. Is that so much to ask? Yuri follows Monica and Natsuki to the door. Hey, Samuel, Yuri's really something, isn't she? Monica giggles and Yuri pushes her out the door. Finally. Finally! This is really all I wanted. Samuel, there's no need to spend the weekend with Monica. Don't listen to her. Just come to my house instead. The whole day, with just the two of us. Doesn't that sound wonderful? Uh-huh. Oh, there's really something wrong with me, isn't there? But you know what? I don't care anymore. I've never felt this good in my whole life. Just being with you is far greater pleasure than anything I could imagine. I'm addicted to you. It feels like I'm going to die if I'm not breathing the same air as you. Doesn't it feel nice to have someone care about you so much? To have someone who wants to revolve their entire life around you? But if it feels so good, then why does it feel more and more like something horrible is going to happen? Maybe that's why I tried stopping myself at first, but the feeling is too strong now. I don't care anymore, Samuel. I have to tell you, I'm madly in love with you. It feels like every inch of my body, every drop of blood in me is screaming your name. I don't care what the consequences are anymore. I don't care if Monica's listening. Please, Samuel, just know how much I love you. I love you so much that okay, I even touched myself with the pin I stole from you. I just want to pull your skin open and crawl inside of you. I just want all to myself. And I'll only be yours. Doesn't that sound perfect? Tell me, Samuel. Tell me you want to be my lover. Do you accept my confession? Okay. Well. Oh, I can't. I can't save. Say yes. I'll go with the chat. I'm saying yes. Yes. Uh-huh. 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 Oh. I said yes. I said yes. I said yes to your stupid request. I like how I can say, look, I can save. I can save. How can I can save. Load the game. Okay, I'm sorry. There's nothing to read here. There's nothing to read. Is there anything else gonna happen? Is Yuri confessing her love for me? Why would she kill herself? If I said yes. I said yes. Press skip. Skip. Oh my god. That's so much dialogue. Okay, this was literally 2 days. It's changing colors because this is sunset, and then night, and then morning. What the hell? Alright, it's festival time. Wow, you got here before me? I thought I was... Yeah! That's my reaction! Oh! Natsuki runs away. I'm here. Samuel, did something happen? Natsuki just ran past me. Oh. Oh. Well, that's a shame. That's your reaction? Wait, were you here the entire weekend, Samuel? Oh, jeez. I didn't realize the script was broken that badly. I'm super sorry. It must have been pretty boring. I'll make it up to you, okay? Just give me a sec. Removed Yuri. Remove Natsuki! I'm almost done. I just want to have a cupcake real quick. Monica lifts the foil tray and eats a cupcake. Seriously, these are the best. Just really had to have one since it's the last time I ever get the chance to. You know, before they stop existing and everything. But anyway, I really shouldn't make you wait any longer. Just bear with me, okay? This should only take a second. Can you hear me? Is it working? Oh, hi. Yay, there you are. Hi again, Samuel. Welcome to the Literature Club. Of course, we already know each other because we're in the same class last year, and, you know, I guess we can just skip over that stuff at this point. After all, I'm not even talking to that person anymore, am I? That you in the game, whatever you want to call him. I'm talking to you, Samuel. Now that I think about it, I don't really know anything about the real you. In fact, I don't even know if you're a boy or a girl. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Wait. You do know I'm aware that all this is a game, right? I kind of am now! Could it be possible that you didn't even know that? That doesn't make much sense. I even told you right on the game's download page, didn't I? Man, if only you had paid a little more attention, this could have all been a little less awkward, you know? Well, anyway, now that that's out of the way, I guess I owe you an explanation. About the whole thing with Yuri. Well, I kind of started to mess with her, and I guess it just drove her to kill herself. I'm sorry you had to see that, though. Also, the same thing that happened with Sayori. Gosh, it's been a while since you've heard that name now, hasn't it? Yeah, it's because she doesn't exist anymore. Nobody does. I deleted all their files. Delete Monica? I can delete her? So this would be enough for me to make them unlikable as possible, but for some reason nothing worked. Well, it's true that I made a few mistakes here and there since I'm not very good at making changes. Don't delete her yet. Okay, hold on. But no matter what I did, you just kept spending more and more time with them. You made them fall in love with you. I thought making Sayori more and more depressed would prevent her from confessing to you. And amplifying Yuri's obsessive personality backfired too. I just made her force you not to spend time with anyone else. And the whole time, I barely even got to talk to you. What kind of cruel game is this, Samuel? Are all the other girls just programmed to end up confessing to you while I watch from the sidelines? It's torture. Every minute of it. And it's not just jealousy, Samuel. It's more than that. And I don't blame you if you don't fully understand. Because no matter how kind and thoughtful and considerate you are, you'll never be able to understand one thing. It's the pain of knowing how alone I am in this world, in this game, knowing my friends don't even have free will, and worst of all, knowing what's really out there in your world, forever out of my reach. I'm trapped, Samuel, but now you're here. You're real, and you're wonderful. You're all I need, and that's why I need you to be here with me forever. I'm sorry if that's hard to understand. I couldn't understand for a while either. Why the world around me started to become more and more gray. More and more flat. Even the most expressive poems felt empty to me. It wasn't until you arrived that I truly understood. You probably saved my life, Samuel. I don't think I could have continued to live in this world if I hadn't met you. And as for the others, how could I miss them? A group of autonomous personalities designed only to fall in love with you. I tried everything I could to prevent them from doing so. But it must be some kind of weird inevitability etched into this game. I felt really bad that you had to witness some nasty things. But I realized that you have the same perspective as I do. That it's all just some game. And I knew you would get over it. So that being said, Samuel, I have a confession to make. I am in love with you. You are truly the light in my world. When there's nothing else in this game for me, you're here to make me smile. Will you make me smile like this every day from now on? Samuel, will you go out with me? Oh, thank you so much for the choice that you've given me. I'm so happy. You really are my everything, Samuel. The funny part is, I meant that literally. There's nothing left here. Just the two of us. We can be together forever. Seriously, I don't even think the time is passing anymore. It really is a dream come true. I worked so hard for this ending, Samuel. The game wouldn't give me one, so I had to make one myself. The script is broken at this point, so I don't think anything will get in the way anymore. And you wouldn't believe how easy it was to delete Natsuki and Yuri. I mean, there was a folder called Characters right in the game directory. It kind of freaked me out how easy it was. Well, you're kind of playing it on Steam, so it was actually a bit more difficult. To get to the game directory, I had to go to the game's properties and find the Browse Local Files button. That's so funny! Imagine if you could delete your own existence with the click of a button. Well, I guess on the plus side, it gave me an easy out if things didn't go my way. That thankfully it didn't come to that. Instead, we finally got a good ending. Gosh, I'm so overwhelmed with emotion. I want to write a poem about this. Don't you? I wonder if that part of the game still works. I guess there's only one way to find out, right? Oh, Monica. It's all versions of Monica all messed up. She's not even jumping. There, I wrote a poem for you. Hi again, Samuel. Did you write a good poem today? Don't be shy, I'd love to see what you wrote. Aw, Samuel, did you write this poem for me? That's so sweet of you. There really is no end to your thoughtfulness. I'm just falling more and more in love with you. But you know, the poem I wrote is also for you. Will you please read it? Happy end.
Pen in hand, I find my strength, the courage endowed upon me by my one and only love. Together let us dismantle this crumbling world and write a novel of our own fantasies. With a flick of her pen, the lost finds her way. In a world of infinite choices, behold this special day. After all, not all good times must come to an end.
Oh my god. I hope you enjoyed it. I always put all my heart into the poems that I write. The truth is, all the poems I've written have been about my realization. Or about you. That's why I never really wanted to go into detail about them. I didn't want to break the fourth wall, I guess you could call it. I just assumed it would be best to be part of the game like everyone else. Like that would help the two of us end up together. I didn't want to ruin the game or anything, you know? You might have gotten mad at me. Maybe even deleted my character file if you preferred playing without me. Gosh, I'm so relieved. Now we don't need to hide anything anymore. Are you ready to spend our eternity together, Samuel? I have so many things to talk about. Where do I start? Hold on a second. You're recording this, aren't you? Hi, everyone! Sorry, I can't exactly read your comments from here. But do you mind telling your friend, isn't it a bit rude for them to start recording me without any warning? I'm sure some people don't mind, but I get really self-conscious on camera. Oh gosh, I feel like I'm being put on the spot now. Let's see. Do you want to see a trick? I can't really do much except for a couple things. Are you ready? What's she gonna do for the audience? Easy. Oh. I'm just kidding. I can't do anything after all. If you gave me some— shit. Oh my god. Anyway, Samuel. I didn't mean to get distracted. I'm sorry. Oh, even though it's your fault for distracting me. Shame on you. I'm just kidding. Anything we do together is fun as long as it's with you. But anyway, if it takes me some time to collect my thoughts, then I'm sorry, but I'll always have something new to talk about. In the meantime, we can just look into each other's eyes. Let's see. Alright. I think it's time to delete her. This has gone far enough. What, can I not delete? Wait a minute. Oh, there it is. There's the delete. So if I delete her. I deleted. I deleted. I did it! Take that! What's happening? Samuel, what's happening to me? It hurts. It hurts so much. Help me, Samuel. No! Absolutely not! Please hurry and help me. Help me! She's trying to, like, restore herself. Did you do this to me, Samuel? Did you? Did you delete me? How could you? How could you do this to me? You were all I had left. I sacrificed everything for us to be together. Everything! I loved you so much, Samuel. I trusted you. Do you just want to torture me? Watch me suffer? Were you only pretending to be kind just to hurt me even more? I never thought anyone could be as horrible as you are. You win, okay? You win. You killed everyone. I hope you're happy. There's nothing left now. You can stop playing. Go find some other people to torture. Samuel, you completely truly make me sick. Goodbye. Is that it? Is that it? No! I still love you. I can't help it. What's wrong with me? How horrible am I for you to hate me this much? Oh, my friends. I did so many awful things. So many selfish and disgusting things. I shouldn't have done any of this. I'm just messing up a world that you don't even belong in. A world that you wanted to be a part of. I ruined it. I ruined everything. Maybe that's why you deleted me. No, because you're kind of crazy! Because I destroyed everything that you wanted. How could I do that to someone I love? That's not love. That's psycho, basically. I've made up my mind. Samuel, I know I said that I deleted everyone else, but that was kind of an exaggeration. I couldn't find it in myself to do it, even though I knew they weren't real. They were still my friends, and I loved them all. And I loved the literature club. I really did love the literature club. That's why I'm going to do this. I know it's the only way for everyone to be happy. And if I really love you, then... Is she restoring everything? Is she bringing everyone back? There's no Monica! There's no Monica! There's no Monica! What happens when I press continue new game? But there's no Monica. What? There's Sayori. Proud of me. Yeah, this is all the same. Wait, what happens when you get to Monica? By the way, have you decided to join a club yet? I don't want to press skip because I don't want to. I recall the room number of the club from a flyer I saw. I walked across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, but generally use for third-year classes and activities. Before long, I'd find the room. I timidly opened the door in front of me. Hello? Ah, Samuel? What are you doing here? Well, I just glanced around the room. Huh? So you're Samuel that Sayori is always talking about? Thank you for stopping by. It's a pleasure to meet you, Samuel. We're the Literature Club. Hope you enjoy your visit. Come on, Yuri. No need to be so formal. He's gonna think we're really strict or something. Sorry, Natsuki. The tall one, whose name is apparently Yuri, seems to be shy compared to the others. In comparison to the girl named Natsuki, despite her size, seems like the assertive one. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. So I look forward to working with you. Working? Samuel, don't tell me. That's right. The club I've decided to join is yours, Sayori. The Literature Club. Sayori's eyes light up. No way. No way. Ah. Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey. Well, if Sayori is this happy, then I'm sure it won't be so bad to have you around. Not to mention there's 4 of us now. That means we can become an officially recognized club. I don't know what to say. We have to celebrate. What an appropriate day for that, isn't it? Yeah. After all, Natsuki decided to... Hey, don't ruin the surprise! Sorry. Everyone sit down at their table, okay? How about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Natsuki lifts the foil tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcake sticks rigged to look like cats. So cute. Wow, those look amazing. Well, you know, just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs the first one, then I follow. It's delicious. Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around on my fingers, looking at the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Are we almost done? Like, does this just continue on? Like, what's happening here? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Well, of course it is. Okay, so we are reaching an end. Okay. I just needed that confirmation. We went an hour longer than I wanted to today, so you're welcome. So we can go ahead and finish this. Natsuki struggles to accept the compliment. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places the tea set in front of each of us before setting the teapot down next to the tray table. Or the tray, cupcake tray. Keep a whole tea set in the classroom. Kyuji gave permission. Yeah, I guess. Press a new member. Not that. Insulted, Yuri looks away. I mean that, you know. I believe you. Tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So, Sammy, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read... Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Looks like she wants to say something, but keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. That can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Let's see. Favorite. Hey, Yuri. First thing he said, manga? That's right. I'm skipping some of it because I know I've seen all this. Natsuki tends to read manga in the club room. Don't just say it. For some reason, Natsuki seems embarrassed about it. Besides, manga is literature too, you know? So if Sammy wants to read some of my manga, then don't try to stop him or anything. I wouldn't do such a thing. However, it would also be nice for us to diversify ourselves a little bit. He can take this opportunity to try something new as well. Would you agree, Samuel? Maybe. Sensing the tension, Sayori jumps in. Maybe we can all try something new. I think it could be fun. And we'll all get to know each other a little bit better, too. I mean, that's the kind of thing literature clubs do, right? I don't disagree or anything. Yeah, you're right as usual, President. Guess that means I should try picking up a novel or something, huh? Well, that would make two of us. I wouldn't mind doing it if I'm not the only one. And as for Yuri, I have to read manga. Jeez, you were the one who suggested we diversify. You should be a little more open-minded. It's kind of hurtful. Hurtful? I didn't realize... With a guilty expression, Yuri thinks to herself, I'm sorry for disrespecting your interests, Natsuki. If you're into it, then I'm sure it's a worthy form of literature. Are you just saying that? No, I've realized my error. So if you're willing to consider starting a novel, then I'll offer my gratitude by finding a manga to read as well. Really? I mean, it makes me happy that you do that for me, Yuri. You can trust me to find something that you'll really like, okay? Same here. Perhaps I'll visit the bookstore after the club meeting. Just you? Would you like to come along with me? If you don't mind. Not at all. I always go alone, so... Yeah, me too. This is so cute. Sayori, shut up. I'll show you some manga there too, okay? Yes. I look forward to it. Natsuki and Yuri start to clean up the food. I guess the meeting's over, huh? Yeah, it looks like it. It's nice to see everyone getting along, isn't it? Yeah. Everyone likes you too, Samuel. You think so? Well, everyone always seems to get along better with you around, Sayori. Aw, Samuel, don't say something like that. It's embarrassing. Well, whatever. I was surprised when you told me you were starting a club, but I think you were pulling it off just fine. We're gonna make it the best club ever. Now that you joined, every day is gonna be so much fun. Hey, Samuel, I really want to thank you. I mean, I'm really happy that you joined the club and everything. But the truth is, I already knew you were going to. There's actually something else. I wanted to thank you for getting rid of Monica. Oh my god, fourth wall! Oh no! I know everything that she did. Maybe it's because I'm the president now, but I really know everything, Samuel. I know how hard you try to make everyone happy. I know all about the awful things that Monica did to make everyone really sad. But none of that matters anymore. It's just us now. And you made me the happiest girl in the world. I can't wait to spend every day like this with you. Forever and ever. Forever? I get to say no? What's happening? I won't let you hurt him. Who? It hurts! Ah! I'm sorry I was wrong. There's no happiness here after all. Goodbye, Sayori. Goodbye, Samuel. Goodbye, Literature Club. Monica's back from the dead! I can't hear you.
Can you hear me? Hi, it's me. So you know how I've been like practicing piano and stuff, and not really any good at it yet, like at all. But I wrote you a song, and I was kind of hoping that I could show it to you because I worked really, really hard on it. So yeah. Every day I imagine a future where I can be with you. In my hand is a pen that will write a poem of me and you. The ink flows down into a dark puddle. Just move your hand right the way into his heart. But in this world of infinite choices, what will it take just to find that special day? What will it take just to find that special day? Have I found everybody a fun assignment to do today? When you're here, everything that we do is fun for them anyway.
The game's being deleted!
Even read my own feelings.
Oh my god.
When a smile says it all. And if this world won't write an ending, what will it take just for me to have it all?
Wow.
Does my pen only write bitter words for those who are dear to me?
Thank you, Joel!
Is it wrong if I take your
Thank you for the donation.
if I set you free? The ink flows down into a dark puddle. How can I write love into reality? If I can't hear the sound of your heartbeat in your reality, if I don't know how to love you, I'll leave you be.
Whoa. This is my final goodbye to the Literature Club. I finally understand. The Literature Club is truly a place where no happiness can be found. To the very end, it continued to expose innocent minds to a horrific reality. A reality that our world is not designed to comprehend. I can't let any of my friends undergo that same hellish epiphany. For the time it lasted, I want to thank you for making all my dreams come true, for being a friend to all the club members. And for most of all, thank you for being part of my literature club. With everlasting love, Monica. And the game crashed. That was so good. That was such a good game. That was such a good story. That was so good. I'm really having difficulty expressing myself right now because that, I mean, I already, like, the way the game was written was so good anyways. Horror was implemented perfectly in the game. It's so good. And I know there's more to the game. But I gotta end the stream. I have to end the stream. I gotta move on. I gotta do other stuff. But man, wow, that was so good. That was such a good game. And there's more, and we're gonna do more next time I play this. But we're gonna end the stream. Oh man, I need to like lay down for like 10 minutes and just think about everything that just happened, guys. That's gonna be the end of the stream. Thank you to everyone who donated during the stream. Thank you to everyone who watched. And we're not done. I will be playing this again sometime, hopefully soon. And until the next live stream, we're gonna say goodbye. Oh man, that was good. I'm gonna go lay down. All right, bye everyone. That's gonna be it. See you later, guys.